What's going on, guys? Luke Shimon Hebrew here, and this week Esports Arena is going online. Yep, that's right, online. That means Monday through Sunday, we're gonna be hosting tournaments every single day for all different types of gaming communities. We wanna hear from you about which games you want us to run tournaments for, but in the meantime, I think we got some stuff you might like. And did I mention thousands of dollars in prizing? Actually, I don't think that I did. Anyway, I got some of my friends here to shed some light on the situation, so we're gonna hear from them first.
Hey y'all, Yeso here. We're gonna kick off the week with Summoner's Rift action on Monday nights. $500 in prize pool. Better see y'all there.
Hey guys, if you don't know already, we're doing online tournaments. Kicking off Tuesday, Warzone, you gotta be there. Kill Race tournament, squads, don't miss out, all right guys? It's gonna be a $10 entry fee as well as a $1,000 prize pool, guys. So let's not miss out on that one because, boy, you don't wanna get sent to the gulag.
On Wednesdays, we have Fortnite 2v2 box fights. Grab your favorite duo for a $1,000 prize pool.
What's going on? I'm Haloran, one of your community managers. Thursday nights, we're gonna have Smash Ultimate. We'll do 2 of them, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. You wanna be there for your chance at a $500 prize pool, and maybe I'll cash you.
Oh! Nice back air! There it is. That's game number 3.
You got this?
Yeah, I got this. On Fridays, we're gonna be doing Team Fight Tactics tournaments. Again, there's gonna be 2 tournaments, one at 7 p.m. PST and one at 7 p.m. EST. Each player is gonna have a $10 entry fee, but they're competing for a $300 prize pool. So get those galaxies ready and let's see what we can do. Oh, did I mention we're gonna be streaming as well? Walmart.com/esports arena. I'll take over.
You got it, Luke. Hey guys, Yeso back once again. Saturdays, we've got Rocket League 3v3 tournaments coming to you, 2 of them on the day, and a $500 prize pool. You're not gonna wanna miss it. I'll see you there.
Hey guys, let's not forget about the last tournament of the week, Sunday, Fortnite Custom Duo Tournament. Make sure to grab your partner because there's gonna be a $1,000 prize pool. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Okay guys, see you guys there.
So there you have it. No matter what you're into, we're gonna have thousands of dollars in prizes on the line all night, every night of the week, Monday through Sunday. But what are you into? Let us know. But until then, we'll see you there when Esports Arena takes your home from competitive gaming online.
Yes, Haloran, you are correct. We have brought your home for competitive gaming online. Yeso and Shimona here, coming out of the break, ready for our Western bracket. Super excited. The East was a blast to follow.
Lee,
and
Singa, Swag.
yes, spoiler alert, they are back and looking for more. There's a crop of 10 teams, so 9 other teams challenging them for that title. We'll have to see if they can go back-to-back. It's going to be a tough test as there are some stout opponents up and down this bracket. We're preparing to kick things off. A couple of other returners. We'll see some MTSU and shades of the Blanket Boys, as I have been told that Gizzers and Chad Jungle will be returning to Late Night League here today. So looking forward to some from them and all the games that we'll have here today. It's been pretty fun so far, Luke. You seem to have been enjoying yourself.
Absolutely.
And we
Great
got another
games.
few hours of games as well.
Yes, we do. I'm excited for the second bracket. We started with a 6-team bracket. Now we're up to a 10-team bracket, guys. If you guys want to join, join. Next week's Monday night bracket is already up and running. Feel free to join one or both of those brackets, guys. We're really excited for this. Going to hit that 16-team mark next week. Double the prize pool.
$500.
$500.
$500.
Lee Singa Swag actually just took home $250, and they're going to see if they can take home another $250 for this bracket. But if you guys are into anything, the other games, we're running these online tournaments every single day of the week, as you just saw in that video. So feel free to check those all out at matcherino.com/ESA. But in the meantime, pretty excited to kind of get this bracket underway. Like you mentioned, we have a lot of great teams. My TO was telling me that a lot of our teams are averaging a Diamond 2+. So a lot of really, really top-tier talented teams here. And, that's exactly what we want to watch. We want to watch the top-tier content. We have so many players at home looking for anything to do.
Yeah.
And these online tournaments and viewing these online tournaments is a great place to come and get some content, to become a better player, to practice your skills, to watch some better players, whatever it might be, or even if you're just looking for a little bit of entertainment with your boys here. We appreciate you guys for hanging out in the chat, and we're excited to get this next game underway.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to getting Champion Select up for our first match of this bracket. Make sure, if you guys missed the earlier broadcast, make sure we are going live again next week starting at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So
Every
don't
day,
want to miss
actually.
it. We've got plenty of action for all of y'all. Whew. I'm just trying to process. We had a fun bracket to kick off. 6 teams going at it.
It's
and now we've got
interesting,
more.
like running a whole tournament, because it's like it's so exhausting, right? Because you're hyped. Lisa and Swag versus the Ratman. They were like, it was so close. All these games were competing back and forth. We finally have a winner. We're like, whew. All right, start over.
Let's do it again.
So it's so cool to be able to see. We've seen so much of these gameplay already just today that it's gonna be cool to be able to see them go up against all these other teams who are now coming in with varying skill levels to kind of see how they stack up against this so far very dominant team that seems like who can take them down.
I don't know. I'm excited to see who can challenge them.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm rooting against them, but I would love to see somebody come and give them a run for their money.
Yes, no, I totally agree. I think first off, we have 2 new teams we haven't seen yet,
Yes.
right? So that's going to be pretty cool. LOL Chrono versus Almacon, I believe, is the teams we're gonna be seeing. So pretty excited for those guys to kind of get in there. We're gonna be jumping into Champion Select here and kind of see who we're gonna be picking and banning and whatnot. But like I mentioned, we have not yet seen these teams.
Yep.
Which is, a little refreshing. We watched a lot of the Ratman and a lot of the Lee Singa Swag teams in the last bracket. So, getting some fresh names in here. You might recognize a couple from other late night leagues in the past, which is great. We appreciate all those returning players.
Yes,
And
we do.
gives us a little bit of insight on, what to expect when we see these teams, whether they are, and normally they have to compete with their team locally. And now they have an opportunity to bring in all of their online friends as well to compete in one tournament, in one bracket as the same team. So it's kind of interesting, a little bit different from our normal late night league scenario where maybe one of their players was a little dragging them down a little bit, you know what I mean? Joey the mid laner, and now they can finally bring in their
Timmy
grandmaster
the Totino's
friend
player.
from I wasn't pulling any brands, okay? I'm not pulling any brands into this, all right?
Not sponsored by Totino's,
yeah,
but
it's
hey,
just-
you could.
We're open to it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the
Pizza
end,
rolls are pretty bomb.
they are actually very bomb. I ate some. No, I didn't. I thought about it though. I have a bag of Totino's in my freezer, and I was like, Totino's or hot dogs? I made hot dogs and tater tots.
Ooh, okay. Just hot dogs. I was going to be
No,
like,
I
you
had tater
kind of
tots
messed
too.
that up, but you had
Yeah,
tater.
I had
Okay,
tater
so you
tots
got the
too.
you
I
got the
slayed,
whole
yeah.
ensemble
Also,
there.
I love hot dogs.
Okay.
I think hot dogs are great. I eat a ton of hot dogs.
Have you ever done a hot dog eating contest?
No, it'd probably go horribly for me because they don't even do they eat the buns? I don't know. Or they dip it in water. That's
Dip
what
it
it
in-
is, right? Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm not.
I can
I
never
like
do that.
hot dogs.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm trying to eat the hot. I like mustard.
It's like
a
if
lot
you're doing
too.
it that way, you hate hot dogs.
I let it go to Wiener Schnitzel. I'm like, yeah, can I just get like 4 mustard dogs? And they're like, you what, mate? And I'm like, don't worry about it. I would pick a mustard dog, but let's see what these players are gonna pick.
Oh man, no mustard dogs here, at least in Champions Select.
We'll see.
But we are into the draft. Almacon and LOL Chrono here, duking it out early.
You
hitting the
recognize any of the
Soraka,
names
and
here?
Do I recognize any of the names? Yes, Soaring Eagle is a pretty standout mid laner that we've seen in late light league for a while. He was
Okay.
someone who we always talked about facing up against Moreshoes, and it was just like, who is the better mid laner? And more often than not, Moreshoes won out and went to finals and then couldn't finish it off. So then it kind of left this question of like, dang, like is Soaring Eagle that player that maybe could have put his team over the top? He's a very, very good mid laner. I've played with him a bit before. He's a pretty good dude. OG Mitchbone I've seen around before, I believe. Those are the only ones. And Almacon I've seen play as well. Those are the only names I know of off the top of my head, but love
Cool.
to see some of those guys returning. Set taken off of
Yeah,
the
I was
board.
just
Still a
looking
very
at that.
powerful pick.
No
Kane
surprise.
as well.
No surprise to take out the Set. You know, we've saw one of the games of Set earlier. Very dominative. Such nonsense. Absolute anarchy. Plot twist, boys.
Oh man, I was not sure what was coming. We had, we get, back talk from production in our ears at times, and we just got from our TD today. He goes, big plot twist coming, boys, and then just swaps in the team names. Corn Creamers Unlimited.
Creamers Unlimited.
I love
That
it.
is the name, dude. And you can see their tags.
and they
It's
got the tags.
CCU, dude. I don't even understand how to react to this.
Round of applause for
And
you
of
guys.
course,
Good
do
job.
the roar DTR on the other side of the board.
Good
But I really want to kind of
job,
talk about
gentlemen.
these bands. So I feel like on the CCU side, we have the Soraka, the Set, and the Senna bands. All
Yep.
pretty normal, nothing too crazy there.
Yep.
I mean, I say Soraka's a little bit iffy, but it just depends on what you're building, because Soraka can be quite the dominating force.
Sure.
Other side, what is going on?
Talon, I mean,
Is that Talon? Is that Nidalee? Who even is that?
Talon, Kane, Shen.
So
Talon,
who's in the
Kane,
middle?
Shen.
I can't even almost see that far.
Yeah. It's okay. We got to bring this monitor
Yeah,
a little
for real.
closer. Talon isn't really a common meta ban, but you can certainly ban it away from one-trick players, which, knowing Soaring Eagle, it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever if that was in his champion pool, and it can be a very difficult champion to deal with if you don't have the right pool to play into that.
It's a new.
Kane can be really annoying as well. He kind of feels like... What?
He's gonna make it.
Oh, he did it.
Freaking love Moo Moo. Let's go.
It's
A new. A new Moo Moo.
Wait.
A new Moo Moo. I got distracted from earlier. We saw that in Moo Moo.
Yeah, you were
I
very
flippin'
excited about
love
it.
New, dude.
And the Shen, I would assume the Shen's probably more of just a target pick at Shibe. They're
That's
looking
what
to
it
take
looks
the
like.
Fiora.
All three were target picks. They might have just done a little research on their opponents
Yeah.
beforehand and started banning their top champs.
And it's them probably going hey, we're going to take a Fiora. Shen isn't something that's going to beat the Fiora, but it's something that brings a lot of map presence and can kind of lose that matchup gracefully and not really feed. So they're probably going, hey, we actually want to Fiora, whose name is perfect for this pick. They kind of want Fiora to be able to run over that lane, and so they want to take out kind of a safe option on the top
Fiora?
side. Fiora, yeah, like
Isn't it-
Freelo.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Did you just get it? Did it just click for you?
I was like, that's not even her name. It's
No.
Fiora. What are
Yeah,
you saying?
That's why.
Yeah, that adds up. Yeah, Fiora.
Fiora.
Really.
That's his name.
I was sitting here like, I don't get it.
Like what?
I was like, now I get it.
There it is. It clicked.
Yeah.
He's here.
Mid lane, Soaring Eagle. That's an interesting pick.
I would be surprised if that was for Soaring
So
Eagle.
that's the
I'm
80
a
carry.
betting man. Yeah, that's
Okay.
for that.
I
That's
was
for,
like, well, I don't
yeah,
know.
that's for Alice Syker. Almost can guarantee. The interesting thing is you mentioned Nidalee earlier. Nidalee has been picked. A champion we
Ooh.
really don't see a lot of. I think still more often than not played in the jungle, so it would be a pick here for
She could
I
be
Am
jungle,
Soft.
top, mid, or support. Or 80 carry. You didn't do anything. There's no rules in Nidalee.
Yeah, I mean, newer, and I say newer, I mean, Nidalee's been this way for a few years, but
Yep.
Nidalee nowadays is more often a jungler just because
Okay.
for clear speed,
Yeah,
you come out of
sustain,
Fog of
yeah.
War with a spear and just blow people up. So I would expect it in the jungle. But certainly an interesting selection there. And now Do the Roar going to save their bottom laner for
Zyra.
last. They're going to take the Zyra for Katie there.
Think it's
or
support?
Katie. Yeah,
Support?
most likely. The Galio.
Zyra started in the mid lane.
Yeah, it's more see it more often in the support role nowadays, and the Galio just doesn't really. You don't see him in support all that often nowadays since the nerfs that he got to his taunt. So it would make sense that he's probably in the mid lane for that roaming potential, and then they pair the Zyra with something else for Katie. Renekton picked up by Corn Creamers
That's scary.
Unlimited, and now it is the pick for Soaring Eagle. He's going to take the Cassiopeia into Chronos Galio.
I like that Cassiopeia pick a lot.
I am hyped for Friday. I got some people to sign up for TFT. My man, CC for you.
I love him.
We appreciate it.
I love him. Kathy, gift him a sub. Gift him a sub, Kathy. I got you, dog. Sorry, I don't know what my team's doing back there. I got you though, dog. You the homie. Keep it up. Renekton.
Jinx.
I want to talk about this Renekton a little bit here.
Yes.
Renekton versus this Fiora, if you will.
So
What a just a clown festival top lane. Okay, this is so. I don't want to. I'm trying to like hold my League of Legends language back. Okay, because all the words I can describe this top lane as, it is a clown fiesta. Okay,
There you
it
go.
is a flipping clown fiesta
Yes.
in the top lane.
these dudes are gonna try and heck each other up.
I'm a potato, actually.
I'm a potato.
I'm a grill. I'm a potato. I can't tell. I'm trying not to identify your gender. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm trying not to trigger the
Apologies
chat.
for any misgendering.
Yeah, sorry, friend.
CC.
Panic.
Thank you,
Thank you.
person. Champion Select is done. It's
Boom,
the
bam.
last pick Jinx for OG Mitch Bone there. You talk about the Renekton Fiora. Renekton, very lane dominant pick, and the Fiora, interestingly enough, plays so heavily around her riposte to get the to deny crowd control and damage and get CC in return. The Renekton stun is actually so difficult for the Fiora to predict, but so it's kind of like this
But if you parry it,
waiting
it's
game.
like-
Yeah, no, if you parry it, it's great, and it can really turn these 1v1s around
Pog-
if Fiora can't
Pog-
time it out.
Pog-
So it's
Pog.
going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Pogs
And
in
yes,
chat.
Big Pogs.
Pogs in chat. Kathy donated the sub. Congratulations. Thank
Go,
you for getting
Kathy.
people to sign up for our tournament. Super cool. We like you a lot. Enjoy the sub. Chemical Kathy.
Dear Luke, please stop giving away my money.
I make no promises at all.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What? I tried. I would have do it myself, but I'm busy. I'm out here, Here we are in the game
Doing
in 2
things.
minutes.
Talking about stuff.
Talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about this bottom lane. Tell me about it.
So, Jhin, Leona, interesting lane there. Both of these lanes can play aggressively. Jhin is going to be a little stronger in the early levels than the Jinx. But the Zyra brings more damage to the table than the Leona. So it's really just around, like, can the Leona get the stuns to allow Jhin to have kind of more of that uptime in terms of damage. But this could be a very, very spicy and explosive bottom lane in the early game. And then if either of these junglers get down here, obviously Nidalee brings a ton of damage to the table. And both of these carries, we also do have to mention, very immobile. Very, very easy targets, especially if they have their flash and heal unavailable to them. So this could turn into some very explosive early plays. And considering both of these carries are going to be, both of these bot laners are going to be large carries for their teams in terms of
Yep,
composition.
for sure.
I would not be surprised if these junglers try to pay some early attention to that lane. I'm also going to have a big eye on Soaring Eagle. Shout out to my man. I don't know, you're probably not watching the broadcast. You shouldn't be. You should be playing. But good to see you back. Good to see you back.
Sniper.
Yeah, never. We would do that. I mean, we're on.
So I
spectator
haven't-
delay, so.
I haven't seen too much Jhin played in general. A lot of him in TFT ruining my mornings. But how exactly does his ultimate work? Is that where like he has the charges and he is that just how he
so
works
it's called
in
it's
general?
curtain call. You freeze and you open up this big area and
I'm
you can
super
fire
excited to watch this.
4 long range shots in it. And it
Piercing?
hits the first.
No,
No,
okay.
it hits the first champion, and
First
the fourth
champion.
one does like bonus damage.
Does it slow?
Yeah.
Dang, that's scary.
Yeah.
So you just like get.
Yeah. So like the first 3 won't, at least not till like the later game, won't do a ton of damage. But if you can whittle someone down, like if you can hit, 2 of those first 3 shots and then hit the 4th one, like a squishy is probably gonna die.
Okay.
So and it can also, it can have just a lot of zone control. So you can use it similarly to an Ashult to kind of like start a fight, right? Like you catch
Interesting.
someone in a lane and you can just boom, like you go, oh, curtain call, hit a shot, and it like gets that like good slow and
Okay.
sets up for your team to like go in. So it's typically something that is used like right away in terms of a team fight. Is like you can just start it off and you're going to be in the backline firing off, but the risk is like you're frozen in that spot. So your only choice is either fire all your shots or you have to cancel them. So Jhin is vulnerable for someone going back and trying to kill him while he's
So that's why you pair him with a support like
that can peel, like Leona.
Leona,
Yep.
who has what 4 stuns,
The,
5
the,
stuns.
the hard
6
part though is that
7?
like the Leona is likely going
in
in.
deep because she wants to just to.
so like it's probably if the Leona's smart, you're probably like starting a fight with a solar flare
Right.
and then standing on your Jhin
Okay.
and going, whoever comes back here, I'm gonna hit you with my sword, and
Sword
he's
and
gonna be
then
fine.
into the shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So-
that makes sense. But the solar flare, like off the bat, is like such a good engage, right?
Yeah.
Because it like stuns in the center and slows on the
Yep.
on the edges, right?
Yep,
So
yep. And it just sets up for more of that
Right,
Jhin
right,
damage
right.
from the curtain call and the rest of the team to pile on. So it's going to be an interesting game to watch. I'm super excited. Both of our teams are loading into the game. We're getting ready to get on to the Rift. We've got one bracket down for the day. Lee Sing a Swag taking the title and the $250. But we've got one more kicking off right here. 10 teams duking it out for a chance at $250 to whoever takes first place. It's going to be a fun one. Don't forget, games throughout the week, Monday through Sunday, every day at 4 p.m. or at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then 7 p.m. Pacific.
which
with
means
each
you'll see
bracket.
us live every single day at 4 p.m. PST,
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Yes, you will.
That's
Our
it.
players are on to the Rift, so we are ready to go. We're going to drop right into this
Nailed
one.
it.
We've got Almacan, Corn Creamers Unlimited, and do the
That is a absolute anarchy skin. You see this skin? This guy's a giant chicken.
Yes, the Galio. Oh my gosh.
I can't even believe how good this skin
The
is.
Birdio skin is so good.
I think he saw them, right?
Yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy was like, I'm flipping out of here.
They're great. Like the chromas for it too are so good. Like different colored birds. There's like a pink one. There's a brown one where you look like a bald eagle and you have like a blue apron.
Makes me want to play Galio.
Galio's fun.
Submit. You have already lost.
Oh, I think he saw the Nidalee. Yeah. They got to get out of there. They got to get out of there. This is risky. I'm scared. Bail.
Well, Corn Creamers Unlimited, just looking for the information, backing out immediately. Not looking for a fight as much as they are just looking to avoid an invade.
CCU's like, nope. Everyone get the hell out of the jungle. There is a current ward on their red buff here. Probably won't be too big of a deal. Kind of waiting to see if this Nidalee's going to try to, like, snipe it or something. I don't know. She put the ward there. I was just more probably just for the general information and timing on the red buff for the steal for the future ones.
Exactly. Yeah, Nidalee back at her blue buff, getting the leash, going to be able to clear that one out. So both junglers starting on their bottom side.
I don't even know what's going to happen top lane. They're just going to literally
I'm so
They're
curious.
just going to press all their buttons at each other over and over again.
Like, Fiora's no slouch in the laning phase, but you aren't as potent necessarily as a Renekton, so it really just
but
feels like...
Renekton CDR early is so bad.
Yeah, and
Like, look at
the
this. Look how
Fiora
much damage
gets
she's
great,
doing.
Yeah, you get great sustain from those vital procs, so...
Like, I don't think Renekton's not going to be able to hang out in lane, I don't think. Like, that's a lot of damage coming out from her already.
He does have the sustain, especially if he can get his empowered Q.
Yes,
would
yeah.
be huge for the healing. But it should, yeah.
That's big for him right there, yeah. But still, look at the damage output difference. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But at level 2, he does get that stun, and that stun's going to make it a lot easier for him to trade because he's going to get at least another 2 to 3 auto attacks in for free.
We're gonna have to see. Definitely keeping an eye on the top side. Good route there from the Zyra. Katie landing that one. And
I'm excited to see some more Jinx rockets. We haven't had a... Whoa!
wait.
Oh!
Oh, it's stolen. Friora gets in here.
This is bad.
That's the flash away. The invade is so successful. First blood to Hi, I'm soft.
So that's something that we should probably have expected. Like the amount of Nidalee's movement speed, allowing her to, get directly into their enemy's jungle. Oh my gosh!
The flash in, the pounce, looking for the kill. Shibei's gonna get the stun. Flashes away. The spear
Dodge.
misses, but the auto attack will not. Hi, I'm soft. Grabs a second kill. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, that is the deadly flourish. The fourth shot to finish it off. And Alice Psyker takes the kill.
This might be a
onto
double.
Katie.
No.
Mitch Bone backing away. Luckily, the bombs did get the grenades did get the snare.
So Do the Roar is sitting there saying, like, look, if you're going to sleep on us, we're going to be all over you. Like, you have to ward. You need to be prepared. We're coming for your buffs.
You can
But-
sleep at your gray screen,
Yeah.
Corn Creamers.
But CCU says, okay, fine. Run around our jungle. I'll just be bot lane farming and taking control down here. So pretty good trades across the board. Obviously, DTR coming out on top there, but CCU no slouches at the end of the day.
Yep.
Backing
And
on
getting
it.
some key gold onto the Jhin here. So he's
Absolutely.
going to be feeling great. And a little bit of a, not a big CS lead. You go somewhere is on the bottom side. We'll have to see if he gets that big old snowball rolling down to the bottom lane here in a moment, as he's going to look for the Scuttle Crab first. If you're CCU's bottom lane, you're probably looking to let them push a little bit, see if you can get the Nunu down here. He's going to start the snowball. He's going to head back into his jungle. He's just going to go for his Raptors. No ganks yet for
Mid lane seems pretty aggro. I can just like see the Galio just inside the turret, so. Nunu is there, waiting to kind of see what he ends up doing, but bot lane here, yeah, that Galio really is putting a lot of pressure on Cassiopeia. They're just kind of farming up right now, though. Their CS is fairly even, nothing too crazy going on mid lane, which we can kind of expect as they're both a little bit later game champions.
Yeah, I mean, the Galio really is more concerned about getting to level 6 and then getting to the side
and then
lanes
pressing
with his
Q,
ultimate.
yeah.
So he wants to get over and assist the side lanes and see if he can get the ball rolling.
Which I find
on the
interesting
edges
because
of the
he's
map.
playing very, very aggressively, but if he loses his flash, it really mitigates a lot of his gank potential because he needs to flash ulti a lot of times.
Nah, you mean flash taunt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you can do that. It isn't necessary, but it gives you kind of more room for error.
Yeah.
You know? So we'll have to see. The one thing though is like it really feels like Chrono is pushing to see if maybe he can get some roams going earlier, right? If you can get that push going, get Soaring Eagle under his tower, then maybe you don't have to wait for 6 to do so. And then especially when he gets 6, he is going to want to have that room so he's not losing a lot of CS. And then it makes it a more difficult decision for Soaring Eagle to respond. It's obviously difficult for the Cassiopeia to respond just given the nature of the Galio ultimate, but it's even more difficult if it's like he's having to choose between losing a wave or not, you know?
Right.
Because if he pushes that up to the tower, then Soaring Eagle's like, yeah, sure, like I'll come down bottom lane to fight you. I don't care. I'm not losing any minions. You are.
Makes sense. No, that's definitely, you know, being able to utilize that ulti and not lose the wave is really kind of where he wants to be. He wants to make it so if he's going to roam, the enemy can't roam without losing out that wave and a half, whatever it might be. And we can see CCU there just kind of controlling vision. They've been doing a great job, especially in that bot to river area of just keeping it clear of wards, both in their close bush as well as just by the dragon space itself. So that's huge. I mean, vision at this early in the game is a really big deal, especially with how aggressive this Nidalee's been. But hasn't been bot yet. We haven't really seen her gank bot yet. It might be because of the vision, but overall, she's just been kind of farming away in the jungle since that early Nunu pick.
Both junglers are on the bot side of the map, and the Mountain Drake is live as Hyamsoft is going to take his blue buff right now. Chrono continuing to put pressure in this mid lane, trying to shove out
Great
the Cassiopeia.
damage there.
And they're going to get vision control in this Drake.
Uh-oh.
That is a root landing. Solid damage there onto Almacon.
Yeah, get out of there. That's not where you want to be at all.
And Galio's level 7, so you definitely don't want to get caught in the river because he's just going to get an ultimate, the Hero's Entrance, right on top of any sort of business you're doing. Katie going to look for the root. He's thinking about it. He's waiting in this brush, hoping that the Jhin steps up a little too far. Meanwhile,
instant flash mid.
Flash forced out of Chrono as Ayamashibe gets down to the mid lane.
I wonder if he needed that flash.
We'll see. I mean, it'll be interesting to see is Almacon able to avoid the root, but Lucifer.
Good heal, good heal.
Or Alucyker. Gets caught by the root, forced to heal.
All right, looks
So
like
that's
they're
rough.
maybe sending Jhin back. Looks like he's probably ready to pick up his next item there. Let's see what he ends up scooping.
Maybe going for the Essence, or no, he can go for the Storm Razor.
Oh, he ends up just buying. Okay, yep.
He's going Storm Razor.
Yes,
So,
of course.
yeah, solid on the Jhin. You get that first shot slow on your auto attack, and then empowers your Zeal items later.
A lot of damage on Leona here. Leona's just hanging out. Please.
Almacon.
He's got to actually relax.
Testing fate. That's the super mega death rocket, and Mitch Bone takes the kill for Do the Roar.
I don't think it was worth the cream.
No, it was not. No, that's gonna be a feels bad man.
Yep.
Almacon learned his lesson there. Goes down, and
Galio now that he's level 6, right?
yeah.
Yeah, now that he's level 6, he's able to really bully this bottom lane.
Ooh, Katie.
Wow.
There it is. Curtain call. First
Dodges
shot
one,
will
dodges
miss.
2. Gets hit
Fancy
with the
feet
third.
needs the fourth one. He's got
Oh!
it. Alias Syker.
Where are you going?
Yeah, and flash available also there from Katie. Was hoping he was just able to juke
He had
it,
his
but
juke boots on, dude. He got hit with that third one, and it was, you're done.
that was a Spaghettio here. As
And
that
this might
is
be a
going
double
to
kill
be
for
the
bot lane.
stun.
Leona
Hero's
says,
entrance
"Where you
on its
going?"
way.
Woo!
That is the shutdown there as Chrono gets onto the Leona. Almacon now having to run away as here comes the Jinx returning, looking
There's the
for
Cassiopeia,
some
though.
blood. That is
Cassiopeia's
going to be
coming
the
in.
Solar Flare. They just totally root Mitch
Oh,
Bone.
to hit
Alias
over the
Syker
wall.
takes that kill. They're looking for another. Chrono trying to escape. Doesn't have his flash. We already
Leona's trying
mentioned
to
that
stay
earlier.
alive. Leona's trying to stay alive. She
Nope,
lives.
double kill.
Woo! Jin picking both those up. That's exactly what he needed. Incredible. Leona just
That
so
backfired
so
bad.
so incredible with how much CC Leona puts out. That flash to finish off the Nidalee with that shutdown was huge. And also just, I mean, overall, the Leona really just being where she needs to be, really redeeming herself after that that unfortunate death in the bottom lane.
Triumph? Nope. That is Alias Syker
Cassiopeia.
going down. The shutdown. Friora is here. He is going to get the stun with the Riposte, and they take out the Leona. Now he's looking for Soaring Eagle. Soaring Eagle is pretty low. The ultimate has worn off, so that won't be the extra sustain for Friora. Takes a couple of tower shots here, too. Getting the poison. Has to back away, and Soaring Eagle will survive.
Great job from Leona to just recognize that she needs to protect the Cassiopeia with the blue buff, realizing that Cassiopeia has that kill streak that's stacking up, not her, and just jumping in there for, you know, little save, little save. You're doing what the support needs to do, sacrifice the life.
The worst is when, because this happens to me all the time in solo queue. Like,
Leona
I'm playing
is so
support.
tanky.
They're going to try and dive my carrier or whatever, and I'm just like, cool, I'm going to go die. I'm going to go jump
get
in
hit by so many
and
things
just
right now.
I'm going to just go make them pay attention to me so that I die and you can survive. You've got gold. You need to be alive. And then my teammate goes back in and dies, and I'm like, I just sacrificed myself for you. I did this for you, and you just threw it all away.
Support lives matter,
Yes,
dude.
they do. No, they don't, but they do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good way to put it. But overall, I've been loving the Leona plays here, doing a great job. CCU really picking this mid game up and just running away with it, getting that first Drake. Let's see the C. Let's check out CS. So Fiora's been really slapping Renekton around up top. Jungle's been pretty even. Mid's been little even. Cassiopeia a little ahead there. Bot lane's been pretty even. Jinx was a little bit above, and of course Leona, no surprise, hitting a lot of stuff.
Yep. The Jhin feeling very good right now. Has finished that Storm Razor, so he's on a pretty good early spike here for the Jhin. Also got some brown bags in his pocket. Looking to fight here. That's going to be the Solar Flare
Going
landing into the Deadly Flourish. Do they have the damage? I can guarantee you
That's
they
it.
do. Alias Syker is going to take the kill. Super Mega Death Rocket
She's
will
still going,
land,
though. She
but the
wants to
heal
finish
keeps
off this.
Almacon alive. Mitch Bone looking for something. The force shot takes him low, but will not
curtain?
finish the kill.
Are we opening the curtain?
Curtain call is available, but he hasn't used it yet. Meanwhile, they're dueling in the river. They've caught out the Galio. Still no flash available for Chrono. He's going to go down. Soaring Eagle takes that kill. It's number 8 for CCU.
Ooh, DTR had a really strong opening, but CCU has been just destroying this mid game. Just such domination. This Jhin is getting real scary. He is now currently, he has a full build item already.
Yep, 5, 1, and 2 sitting on the Storm Razor. And Hayam Soft, who has gotten things going early and has a great scoreline, 3-1. Really the only shining light for Do the Roar at this moment. Fiora, solid so far, 2 assists to her name and a CS
Great
lead, but
CS,
has not
yeah.
been able to do a whole lot else as of yet. But we all know the Fiora definitely is playing for that side lane domination later in the game, can become a phenomenal split pusher. So Fiora just biding her time.
Yeah, I like that Renekton chose to go with teleport here. I feel like normally you don't always see a Renekton with teleport. Like a lot of times you can go
I'm gonna take the Ignite. I'm gonna
Ignite,
kill
a little
you.
aggressive. But
Yeah.
against Fiora, you know, like you just know that you don't want to 1v1 her in the first place. And that's just not really your go-to strategy, and that you're going to have to probably defend against that split push a lot throughout the game. So it's good seeing Renekton have that to both initiate that team fight and teleport back, and or vice versa. To make sure that, you know, he has that team presence. This team really needs that Renekton front line. Their front line's actually mad tanky. Nunu, Renekton, Leona.
Yeah, they could be pretty darn difficult to kill here.
Lot of
That's
damage.
Almacon going to be caught out just a little bit. Takes about a quarter of his health
Yeah,
in
doesn't care.
damage here, but the bot lane forced to back away and take the long way around as Almacon will secure a couple more wards. Another wave crashing into this bottom tower for CCU as Alias Psyker just waiting, biding his time, seeing if they can maybe get Gossamer down here. They'd have to clear out the ward, but he can't look for the snowball. He's kind of floating around near the Scuttle Crab in the river.
We got a dragon in 30 as well.
Solar Flare's up. He's headed to the bot lane. No snowball yet. Is going to be spotted out by the ward, so
Yeah.
do the Roar can back away.
It's hard to really engage, you know, in that bot lane as long as there's wards. It's just, you know, it's such an easy backup. But, you know, they need to make some kind of play happen here. That dragon is about to spawn in about 10 seconds. The Nidalee does have double buff, and she's going to be cruising down, getting ready for that dragon right after backing and buying. Looks like it. In general, I don't know if DTR is going to be able to contest much. And it is only the second dragon, so it might not be super necessary. But at the same time, it's like...
It just looks like Gossamer is just running laps around the Drake pit right now on the dude. He just keeps kind of walking around it.
He's waiting for the dragon.
He was. The Ocean Drake has spawned. Will be a second Drake
I
here
think Fiora's down
for
there.
CCU. Yep, is down there. Hasn't even used teleport, just returned to the base and walked over here. Meanwhile, Chrono eating a lot of damage as the Ocean Drake is secured by CCU. We could get the fight. That's
see
the
a
Solar Flare
teleport
does
in.
stun one. We're looking for maybe a TP or the ultimate from the Galio. He doesn't have his flash. He's actually been just pushed out of this fight. He has no health. He has to recall. But CCU just backs
I
away. They
really,
don't
really
want the
like
fight yet.
this because they chose not to engage there because they already won the engagement. They got the dragon. They had a clean disengage. Like, why push it? You know what I mean? Oh. Well, I guess that's one way.
Nunu bot is going to land the snowball. That actually could be big trouble for Katie and force the flash away.
Here
comes the curtain call. Katie taking a lot of damage. Jukes out one shot. Going to be body blocked by the rest of the team there. And Katie will be able to back away as CCU able to save their tier 1 tower for the moment.
I was waiting for that Super Mega Rocket. What is that?
Ooh, good block on the snowball there from Fiora. The snowball? Yes. You haven't seen the updated Nunu, have you? No. Honestly, this is so fun because there's all this like new stuff that you haven't seen in a while that you're getting to see. Yeah, Nunu's great. He basically starts with this little snowball, and the more he pushes it, the bigger it gets.
That was huge.
And then you can let it go, and it'll roll a little while and knocks people up if they hit him.
Okay, I like it. I like
It's great. It's fun.
Okay, got the spell shield.
Luke is on this journey with all of us, folks.
I'm on the
Welcome.
journey of learning all of these.
Discovery.
Yeah, I'm discovering, dude. I'm a season 1 League of Legends gamer. Okay. Okay, we're in that
Shiva
top
here.
lane. See how this fight goes. So much damage. I mean, as Fiora, you just
Manamune. That's an interesting buy.
what do you
Haven't
what do
seen
you
that
build
on
as Fiora? You just build sustain
Yeah.
damage and armor penetration.
You build
Like,
Ravenous Hydra.
just, like, don't even
you
care
build
what's going on?
Death Dance, all that kind of goofy stuff. And then you just become really hard to kill. Uh-oh, this is
Big
big
fight
trouble here.
here.
That's a Super Mega Death Rocket, takes the kill, and now Almacon has to run Mitchbone, getting all the damage. The Jinx is excited and looking for
Stalling.
the double kill. Flashes away from the zap, trying to escape here. Flash in from Mitchbone. The slow, the kill goes to Katie, and Do the Roar has 2 in the bottom lane.
That's definitely exactly what DTR needed here. Really just starting to punish that bottom lane is huge. Being able to steamroll as this Jinx is really what they're looking to do. They need this Jinx to really deal the majority of the damage. If they plan on this Fiora split pushing, obviously this Nidalee being able to poke, it's really up to this Jinx to do the majority of the damage. So great just seeing that. I mean, unfortunately, they didn't get the double kill. The Zarya didn't end up picking that up. But nonetheless, still really, really big for their bot lane there.
My man got Overwatch on the brain. I love it.
What'd I say?
Zarya.
Da!
It's okay.
Zyra, sorry.
Honestly, if you play enough Overwatch, that is such an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those, actually. just a couple of the names have really just been in my head. I was
Yeah.
also watching Hunter x Hunter last night.
Oh,
so
my man.
Leona and Leorio keep getting
Leorio,
screwed up in my
yes,
head.
that show's so good.
Yeah, the show is really good. I started back
man.
at episode 1 last night. I figured whatever.
I recently, in the last few months, I rewatched the whole series again. It's so worth it.
I'm doing it right now.
Especially with how short it is, too. It's like
Yeah, it's-
150 episodes.
Yep.
Totally do well.
I think it's even less.
Some people hear that and go 150, but for like
Well,
anime heads like us, it's just like
I think it's
that's
no. I think you're about
that's
right. I think it's like 80 episodes for the first 5 arcs, and then the Chimera arc is 80 episodes
the
itself.
Chimera Ant arc is
Interesting.
nuts.
Interesting. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about
Nuts.
anime here. That's not what we're talking about. We're gonna talk about League of Legends.
League of Legos.
League of Legos. They'd be sick if they had League of Legends Legos. Get on it, guys.
Ooh.
Okay. I was looking up Legos the other
Yeah,
day.
Summoner's Rift set
There's like no video game Legos. It's like just Minecraft.
and Minecraft.
It's like, come on, guys. I don't even count Star Wars. Star
why-
Wars is not video games, okay?
Why would you buy a Minecraft Lego set when you can just play
Yeah.
Minecraft? It's Legos.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
what it is.
Ask the majority of the population that buys Lego Minecraft.
Legos are awesome.
Yeah,
Minecraft
Legos
is
are
awesome,
yeah.
but it feels just pointless to put them together.
It does seem
is
a
what
little.
I'm
It does
saying.
seem. Maybe it's just like.
A little redundant.
Maybe it might feel redundant, but what if you could have IRL Minecraft?
I don't know,
bet
I think-
you feel stupid now, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
my
think
mom's calling me.
My mom. I wasn't gonna say it. I was just gonna fit mom into my next sentence somehow. But hi, Luke's mom. He's not gonna pick up the phone, but hi, Luke's mom. Friora's gonna go down here. Soaring Eagle just spitting at him with the poisonous fangs. Beautiful solar flare there from Almacon, but there's no backup quite yet, but it's still a double kill here for Soaring Eagle. Now they're looking for more. Curtain Call is down. Mishbone trying to juke it out. Chrono gonna take a shot. They're still looking for the chase. Soaring Eagle looking to get after to the
Time to
roar, but
disengage
three
and take
members
the
will
dragon.
survive, and yes, it will be a third Drake, the first Infernal.
What are they
for
doing?
Corn
Get out of
Creamers.
there!
Uh-oh.
Run!
Katie.
Run, TTR! That, I mean, overall, obviously unfortunate to give up that Drake, but that's just something you have to do in that situation. If you allow them to take that fight and the dragon, you're throwing the rest of the game. You can still come back here. The gold lead is fairly non-existent.
It's dead
You can
even.
win this game, but you can't win the game if you're going to throw away a fight like that. So I like the fact a lot that they didn't take that fight, because now they're coming in full force to stop this Baron.
Corn Creamers does this Baron so fast just because they have a Cassiopeia.
Yes.
Are they going to be able
That
to respond?
percent burn, yeah, it's crazy.
They know. Spear's on.
She has to
Jump.
go in there.
Is it the steal? No,
Oh,
it's
no.
too late. They're in high soft. It's just absolutely melted. The hero's entrance has arrived, but is it too late? Mitchbo trying to fire away, but that is the Renekton getting into the backline. Down goes the Jinx. That's 2 kills as the Calio
2v3.
falls. Friora's looking to run.
Can the Fiora do this?
Alias Syker is on his way. It's support and top lane are dead, but the support will fall. Soaring Eagle with another kill.
All right, Fiora's the only one that made it out of that. She does have her teleport up still. She'll be able to clear these lanes fairly quickly, but overall, that was a dragon into a Baron into a team fight victory. CCU is looking absolutely unstoppable and incredible, pushing that non-existent gold lead to a 3,000 gold lead and the Baron buff all at the same time, still on 3 of their champions. So where do you go from here?
I mean, it's tough. Corn Creamers, we just talked about how, hey, gold lead's dead even. And now it's at 3,000, which is not huge for 22 minutes, but the problem is that now they have Baron. They're also on Soul Point, so they are poised to balloon this gold lead and get a game-ending buff in the Infernal Soul. So it's going to be rough here as Soft
They're now
nearly
just,
caught
they're
at
just
his
in their
Krugs.
jungle, just
Yep.
taking it all.
This is our Summoner's Rift now, is what CCU is saying.
When you get to that point too, it makes it so difficult because your gold income starts to be reduced by so much that gold lead can really just tunnel away from you.
I mean, Do the Roar is in a rough spot because CCU is just really looking to suffocate them.
But that's the thing is they're not utilizing that split push concept we talked about earlier as well. Is
Yeah,
push
it's
that
hard.
mid, push that bottom, and leave this Fiora
Uh-oh.
alone. But
Big snowball. Curtain Call is going to come down. He's looking for Katie, but Chrono eating a lot of the shots here. 4th shot available. That's a solar flare on the Fiora. They're going to maybe try and dive Fiora here. Good taunt there
Turret's
from
doing a lot of
Chrono.
damage.
Uh-oh, down goes Almacon. A good super mega death rocket, and Mitchbone is excited. Meanwhile, they're fighting on to the side. That's going to be the Renekton caught. He's
big
taunted.
fight.
He's dead. That's a double kill for the Jinx, and Do the Roar punches back.
it's not over yet. They're going to keep pushing this advantage. Now they picked up both those kills. Their Jinx is getting stronger and stronger as she's the one getting all of these kills and eliminations as we kind of continue throughout this game. And I mean, at the end of the day, if she becomes unstoppable, it's not going to matter what kind of gold lead there is on either side when CCU at the end needs to be able to actually get through this giant wall of a team and get to that Jinx. There's just so much CC. Like the Zarya.
It's okay.
The Zyra
Okay,
CC is insane. The Galio obviously can just press one button and stop your whole team in place. And then if all that's going on and this Jinx is doing enough damage for 2 or 3 people, and Fiora's in another lane, just down a turret, it's who knows? 200 CS too.
It could be the NA throws, but I mean, Corn Creamers is still in great position because you still have to remember Infernal Soul is available to them in 80 seconds.
That's a lot of damage.
Dude, like, and put that on top of Soaring Eagle, who's just going to be blasting
this
people in
Cassiopeia
this
has
late
been
game. Like,
unstoppable.
he is going to be
Good juke.
insane. Almacon could get caught out here. That's going to be the spear lane.
Team's there to
Soaring
help.
Eagle able to zone away to the Roar to an extent.
Nunu just back from top lane. He's going to be cruising back to the fight as it looks like a team fight's going to be coming up here in just under a minute for this Infernal Drake that's going to be coming up as DTR knows that this is the fight. They know that they have to take this opportunity to make sure that they don't get that final 4th dragon here. And they actually might get a pick here.
This could be big trouble. He's going to get the sustain from his Q, but it's nowhere near enough, and Mitch Bone gets that kill.
CCU has to fight here.
He's got to get the taunt. Beautiful Solar Flare catches 3, and they can just turn onto the Galio. He flashes away, but he gets deleted by the Jinx, or the Jhin, I should say, and here comes the curtain call.
Missed that one.
That shot's going to land, though. That's a double kill. Down goes Almacon, but they're still looking for more. In the end, it is a 2-for-2. No, 2-for-3 in favor of CCU.
But this Dragon is coming up in under 10 seconds. They still have the Nunu alive, and the Nidalee's also alive, which means Smite is available on both sides. This is going to be an intense one. They're going to start the Drake right away.
They've got to contest the Soul. The Super Mega Death Rocket is not available. Can the Nidalee get in? No, that is Infernal Soul. Mitch Bone must run as the cat is dead.
Jinx is running that mid lane, just trying to get away, pretty much out of mana, getting a little bit of lifesteal on those minions. Going to take that mid turret to get the speed
that was
buff.
actually so perfect.
Yeah,
the timing with the tower.
What she needed.
Oh wait, I could just shoot this and get excited.
Nunu's not letting her go though. Nunu's coming in hot with the giant snowball. You gotta get out of there.
No!
It hits her. It's all over.
Oh, Hero's entrance on its way, but it is way too late there as Gossamer is gonna secure the kill on the Jinx. Can they get the Nunu? The Nunu's pretty tanky, but Katie is here with the magic damage. Leona on her way. Snowball is out.
Solar Flare
does get the stun. Gossamer is going to go down to
right
Chrono,
behind.
but they're trying to get onto Katie. Alia Psyker on his way. That's going to be able to flash away from the 4th shot. Just pops the plants here, and down goes Katie. Make it another double kill, looking for 3. The Fiora here trying to survive, not enough sustain though. Soaring Eagle takes the kill.
Uh-oh, here comes some air.
Oh, I am soft wanted that so
That flash
bad.
actually saved them, because if she was further away, would it? But she flashed.
Oh, I am soft wanted that so much.
Hindsight.
2020.
She probably couldn't see the vision. I obviously can see the whole map, so you know I'll take the credit where credit's due. But I would have hit that easy free. Just kidding.
Oh, all day. All day.
If I could have seen the whole map, I would have hit that free. Nidalee's still alive. That was honestly a ton of action. I hope you liked my shoutcasting on the snowball.
Yes.
That snowball was coming in so hot.
Here it goes!
That's actually so legendary. Just watching the snowball just like get bigger, and you're just like, no, please.
There's a Nunu chasing you with a snowball, and you can't get away. You're gonna have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time. And there's the Solar Flare on the Zyra, caught out of position. That's huge for them. They're gonna have a great push here. I'm assuming that they're gonna utilize it to take Baron.
Yeah, they certainly could.
They don't have any lanes like to push, so they might as well just take the Baron. They're a little low on the Leona side, but they have the Nunu and the Cassiopeia, so they can just burn this down.
They do.
Renekton's coming up from mid.
Do we see a Miracle Steal from Prime Soft?
I mean, we have seen him so far miss both the Miracle Steals and die for it. So
true. Baron is burning. Spear is on. He's got to go over the wall. No, not even close.
No flash.
And the hard
no
part
flash.
is like you can't. It's almost impossible to steal against a Nunu there.
Nunu
He's
can,
got the
his
munch.
smite is like double, right?
He's
because of his munch? Yeah.
essentially because of his Q.
He just uses it at the same time and it like KOs.
Yep, it is such a
Galio
high
is so
threshold there.
tanky,
Chrono
but
gonna
not
get
tanky
taken
enough.
down. Gossamer is gonna grab that kill. Soaring Eagle getting one for himself.
This is an intense game.
CCU looking impressive right now, looking to put the finishing touches on this win. They've got the Infernal Soul, they've got Baron, and they're looking for the base.
Fiora actually just backed. She was doing a little bit of damage in that mid lane, trying to get through that mid lane turret. She did end up choosing to back, obviously, as they continue their rampage to take this first inhib. It's going to be a pretty easy inhib. I'd like to see them get the hell out of there as soon as they take this inhib. Again, we've seen a lot of that throughout the day of just overcommitting to base pushes.
Ooh, Almacon taking a lot of damage here. Is going to get knocked up by the Zyra ultimate, but not enough to finish off the Leona here. Super Mega Death Market on its way, but it will split the uprights, and CCU will survive.
Field goal it is.
And it's good!
And it's not good because you missed, but next time.
The one time where you want to hit the uprights.
Oh. You ever just almost die so hard in your life? Oh my gosh. Like, get out of there, dude. Cruising through, clearing up the jungle, looking for that blue buff there on both sides. One over to the Cassiopeia and the other one going over to the Nidalee. We got the dragon up in 2 minutes. I mean, it doesn't matter. Is there, is there a comeback mechanic here?
Elder
DTR?
is huge, and it is just as powerful for a team with 0 Drakes as it is with 4.
Yeah.
So it is a huge buff, but again, you have to, you either most likely do the where you actually have to win a fight, because the 50-50 smites are just not going to work against this Nunu right now. He's timing it perfectly with his Q and securing those as they're going to just pile on to Zyra.
So
1,
much
2,
damage.
3, and 4. That is 2 kills for CCU. They are going to turn it back and take down Shibe there, but it doesn't even matter. Baron empowered minions just spilling into the base.
Probably
they're looking for the game.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, right, like there's not much they can do here. There's just so much damage output coming out from CCU. They just aren't able to close it out. That Jhin in the back just
Frior gets melted. Hi, I'm soft is going to go down. They will polish this one off with an ace, and they'll take the Nexus for a win. Corn Creamers Unlimited.
Boom. Ace.
Move on.
That's it. CCU going through. DTR is going to be dropping this game. Incredibly played from both sides. It was really, really back and forth that whole beginning to mid game.
For a long time.
Long time. But we do see CCU taking the win.
Yes.
Woo! That was game 1.
The Corn Cream survives. Yeah, right. That's how we start the bracket.
Yeah, that's how we start the bracket. I'm excited to see these guys kind of continue their barrage, if you will, through the bracket, to kind of see how other teams will stack up against them, because they look pretty dominant. They, they had that kind of beginning phase where there was a couple things here and there that they obviously could have worked out in that laning space, but overall, throughout the game, like, they never overcommitted. They were really objective focused on taking all of those various objectives. And as soon as that first gank happened in their jungle with the Nunu and Nidalee early game, they were really, really good about their overall vision and just map control. And that's something that really shut down the enemy team, because that's what Nidalee and Fiora were really planning on, was that map control. And without map control, those champions, you can't really abuse their strongest trait, or their strongest traits. So
we never got to see Friora in the mid to late game get out in that side lane, be that dominant force,
which is what you were talking about the whole time.
Yeah, the rest of the team on CCU was just so powerful that you know, if you were going to go split push, they were just going to kill your entire 4-man unit and go take your base. So a rough game there for Do the Roar. Thank you to them for coming out. We hope to see you guys in the future. Take another
good stuff,
shot
boys.
at it.
They're good.
Yeah,
they're
honestly,
good for sure.
And we do have to mention that game was dead even for about the first 20 minutes. So just good plays from CCU, able to build a lead and get them the win. We will move on in the bracket. Another game coming for you guys here in just a few moments.
I have to say, I was a little disappointed in Jhin.
Really?
I feel like he didn't do that much damage. Can we look at the damage that he did here? Because I would actually like to see it. There's no way that he outdamaged Jinx. There's actually no way. Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen.
We can check it out. He did.
No one's
He
even
did the-
close.
He only did the most damage in the
He
game.
did so much damage.
He actually did more than the Cassiopeia.
That's anarchy, dude. I was watching these curtain calls come out, and I was like,
I mean, your main source of damage typically isn't out of the curtain call. Just because
Okay.
you're typically, like, unless health bars are really low, you're going to, like, secure 1 kill with it. But it's just those, if you can get, like, a full rotation of auto attacks out on someone, you can get 4 shots, like, that's going to chunk them.
Okay.
And especially you get later in the game, that 4th shot is huge.
yeah,
so,
I
like,
hadn't seen him before, so I was like kind of watching him for the first time in this game, and I was like, I don't know, this Jinx making all these plays, doing all this crazy
yeah,
stuff,
I mean,
like,
and the Jinx was good.
yeah, but
Credit where credit is due.
look, just the numbers alone, like
Yeah.
that's a lot of damage coming out.
He's doing just about 1,000 DPM around there. So, you know, hey, solid game there from the bot laner for CCU, and we'll see more from him later in the day. But we're preparing for our next game in the bracket. We're getting the players into champion select and getting ready.
I wonder who we're gonna see.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see CCU again, though, for sure. Like
I'm
I know
curious
we'll
to
see them. We'll
see-
probably see them in the next game or two, but
I'm gonna see. Let's see if the bracket is here.
yeah,
in
we
the-
can check out
in the
bracket.
chat because I'm
Just put exclamation point bracket.
oh, it's already in there.
Yeah.
Look at the production team just
Incre-
crushing it as always. I should have
incredible.
known that. I'm sorry.
What are you guys doing at home? Thanks for hanging out with us so far. You know, we're just out here, like we mentioned, every day of the week. 2 different tournaments, Monday through Sunday. If you guys are gamers, just hanging out at home, or you know a lot of gamers hanging out at home, or you know in Discord chats, whatever it is, feel free to spread the word. Matchuno.com/ESA. We're out here just hanging out with you guys while everyone is quarantined at home, trying to stay safe. So make sure you guys join our tournaments and stay safe at home. Boom, bam.
Okay. So since we don't have team names in the bracket, I'm not 100% sure
Oh.
who that is.
Oh.
But they have moved on and have a team to play in the next round. That's all I know at this point.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
We'll just wait.
Yeah.
We're just gonna wait while our TOs and production team build that up.
Yeah.
But we
They're
can
gonna keep
just
crushing
let's talk about that last game a little bit more here. I'd say, you know,
Who's your MVP?
ooh. Okay, let's think. Who was the MVP? Okay, so top lane was Renekton.
Yep.
I think Renekton did a great job
Yep.
of just kind of playing his role. He
Yep.
didn't get picked a lot early game. He was there when the team needed him, but for the most part, I felt he did his role,
Yep.
which is incredible, right? Nunu jungle had kind of a really rough start actually, so because of that early gank and then lost the blue buff. So I feel like Nunu never really recovered, but was just kind of staying safe the whole game. But again, nothing too crazy coming out from the Nunu side. Mid lane, Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia might be my MVP.
Yeah.
I
I think it's between
her and
Sorry,
Leora.
Oh, you think the Leona?
Leorio. The Leorio. The Leona, honestly, was kind of incredible in my
Yeah.
opinion. Now I'm sorry, I was going through everybody. Cassiopeia was definitely slapping the whole game, out CSing everybody. The only person that was keeping up with Fiora.
Ooh.
Oh, it's happening.
Ooh, we got Lee.
Oh, it's happening!
Singa squad and MTSU.
All right, hold on. MVP, we gotta finish it. I'm going with Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia.
Soaring Eagle. All right.
Soaring Eagle is
respect.
my MVP.
Respect. I think he had a great game. So, you know, I cannot argue with that whatsoever.
He's just the only person that was even able to keep up with Fiora's CS and getting the kills, holding that blue buff the whole game helped a lot too. But so obviously shout out to Nunu for giving it to him. But let's do this. We got to talk about this because it's obviously a huge giant deal. This is crazy. MTSU versus Lee Singa Swag.
Yes, this is the finals matchup we thought we would have had, but Ratmen were able to grab the upset, so credit to them.
I don't need more enemies.
Getting into the finals of our first bracket of the day against Lee Singa Swag, but MTSU is looking to challenge the champions from the first bracket of the day. Pick ban the Kennen that Sunny was very good on
the
in
Lulu,
that final
too.
game, and the Lulu that was surprisingly good in the mid lane.
Kind of
for
feels
Lee
like
Singa
MTSU
Swag.
watched that game. Thoughts? Just here, let me ban every
I can
champion
neither
you guys
confirm
play.
nor deny said
There
allegations.
it is. Yep. Okay.
Hey, I love it. I love it. Honestly, I think that's the right ban. The interesting thing, though, is, like, does Lee Singa Swag just pick the set? I feel like you can just pick the set here and be happy.
I mean, you can't counterpick set,
You
can
can. He has some.
Iffy matchups.
But yeah,
A
he has some.
Lucian
But
first
he's
pick,
like a pretty
okay.
generally just strong champion.
Oh, Orin, that's true.
Yeah, you could play Ornn into it. He's not like Ornn's not gonna beat him in lane, but should be fine laning into him. Ooh, Zaya
Zaya
Rakan,
Rakan, I
first
like that.
rotation. Yeah, MTSU. interesting bot lane duo there responding to the Lucian.
You think we're gonna see the brand here, or not in general? I mean.
We could. It worked really well for Lee
Ooh,
Sing
Yarvin 4, dude.
Yeah, J4, some engage picked up. They're gonna take the
Zyra.
Zyra. Okay, Lucian Zyra. I mean, brings
That's a pretty aggro bot lane.
yeah. I mean, it brings a lot like a similar qualities to the table in terms of a bottom lane duo that you get with the brand Lucian here. So interesting pick early from Lee Singa squad, and now we just have to see, does MTSU take the jungler as well, just match that, and then we'll see all solo lane bans. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Zach here for Into Battle.
I've been really enjoying the Zac gameplay we've seen so far.
Yeah,
You know,
a lot of them, too.
such just a consistent champion. You know, it's so much CC, so much sustainability. Obviously, a great jungler just in general because he can just leap into the battlefield there and just make such crazy plays without being within that ward vision. So excited to see some more Zac play coming out. I think that's a good pickup for MTSU. And I mean, J4, we haven't seen much. We haven't seen even at least today. I'm not sure how dominant he is in the normal meta, but at the end of the day, pretty cool champion. A lot of CC, easy. As soon as you hit 6, you can start burning those flashes so simple that it really opens up a lot of flexibility for a lot of your laners. If one of your lanes is having a hard time, you can really jump in there, burn that flash, and really reduce the options for the enemy laner.
Oriana, the first ban from MTSU, trying to take one of those kind of staple late game mages away from LU. Do they ban with their last ban here? They could look for maybe.
We got a thanks for the MVP in chat. So
yeah,
I'm assuming that's probably
Soaring. It is Soaring Eagle.
You got okay.
Legendary RSH.
You earned it. All right, we'll see you later on. You earned it.
Yeah,
you earned it. It was pretty. It was pretty wild.
That's interesting.
The Graves ban. Wait, but why?
Because you've already got the unless this is like the Galaxy, quote unquote Galaxy Brain pick, and it's like a solo lane J4. Because like Graves, you don't really play in solo lanes itself. So I am not sure about that ban, but they're gonna take the Poppy here, top side, and I like the pick. Good tank, solid engage, provides some safety, denying the J4 his flag and drag into the team. So I like the Poppy pickup here, and blind is pretty okay into a lot of matchups. So we'll have to see what the pick is from Lee Sing Swag. Okay. This might be a J4 solo lane. This might be like a J4
Karthus
top.
jungle then?
Karthus is mostly a jungler nowadays.
Okay, so we have Karthus jungle, J4 top.
This could be. And I mean, you could still throw Karthus in like mid
J4
lane.
Poppy top is pretty good for both, right? Like pretty even?
It
they're just both gonna hit each other, and
it
neither
should be
one's gonna do
even
any
in
damage.
so much that like the J4 shouldn't be able to kill the Poppy.
And the Poppy shouldn't be able to kill the J4.
Yeah, like you can get your stun in your Q and then deny the J4 flag and drag, so there is a possibility there. Okay.
Ahri mid.
This is
This
is definitely a J4 top.
I'm pretty scared for this
Because
Lee Singa squad, though.
You don't throw the Karthus against Poppy top lane. There's like no way.
Oh, I thought she was about to pick Aurelia. I was like, Aurelia said.
Yes! Drac picks the Katarina. Puff it. I'm not going to say it, but you know how I feel right now. You know how I feel. I don't need to say it.
What's going to happen?
It was the pop-off play that I always mention about Drac was on Katarina. Kathy says
hold on,
it's
hold
gonna
on.
be lit, and I
have
agree.
fresh news from the production team. It is about to be lit.
Yes. Can
Breaking
confirm.
news.
Can.
It is about to be lit.
Where's that lower third? Where is that lower third? Breaking news is about to be lit.
I need alarms. I need alarms. I need some kind of
Where's
siren.
my rap air horn?
Yeah. Give me some kind of button to click here. I'm freaking out. It's about to get lit.
Oh man, no, this is gonna be good. This is a Drac champion through and through. J4 top for Sunny is really interesting. You can go, there's a couple different options in terms of runes. You can go for the Electrocute on the J4. You can go for the Conqueror. It's like, what kind of style do you want to play? Is he trying to blow somebody up, which he certainly could do, but
I don't think he
more
can
difficult
play
with
that
Poppy.
way. Look at this. I mean, so look at Lee Singa Swag's team. Like, I'm pretty nervous that their whole team is so AP focused and that they're so squishy. They're literally like a bunch of just fruits about to get walked on. Like, look at the enemy team. Like, Zach's gonna walk in, press R.
Dude, I mean,
what are they gonna do against Zach?
So the one thing is like, the interesting thing about this is that Kitsuo has actually been such a good playmaker for this team, and that you totally took that away from him. Like, Karthus does not really bring almost any setup for your team. Like, you can throw down your wall
He
with
just
the
walks
slow,
in all
but
slow.
other than that, there is no playmaking ability for Kitsuo, so he can't set. He really can't set anything up for his team. It's really just, I'm gonna be Karthus. I'm gonna do Karthus things and press R when people are low in health. So this really shifts a lot of the onus on the rest of the team to make plays to set things up, which they won the last bracket, not solely on Kitsuo's shoulders. Let's be honest. Like, he was a top performer, but it was a team performance, and Sunny was really good. So that's who I'm really looking at to be a big part of this game. Can he set plays up for his team, get the Flag and Drag into the Cataclysm, and get things moving? Because, hey, it's not going to be easy. Drac is on a comfort champion. The Zyra Rakan is a solid dual lane here for Boomer and Fox.
Does Lucian do any AP damage?
No. He's
Okay.
pretty much all AD. I mean, I think your W does a little bit of magic
It's really
damage,
hard for
but
me
not
because
significant.
literally TFT is so different. it's so hard because like Lucian does a lot of AP damage in TFT, so it's confusing. He actually does both. He's like 50-50 champ.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm a little nervous for the Lee Sin swag team, but at the same time, it's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, this looks like a steamroll comp. Looks like one of those comps that they're looking to just play super aggressive. All of their lanes are super crazy, just like jump in there, go psycho. Like Yarvin's gonna leap in, press R, and then hopefully everyone's just gonna chuck a bunch of spells into a hole.
Yeah.
And then everyone's gonna die. But the Yarvin 4 into Zyra ulti is kind of an interesting combo.
Yeah, I mean, you
a
can
lot of
have a
CC.
lot of zone control with those two ultimates and kind of set things up for your team, and it makes things really easy. The Cataclysm makes things super easy for Karthus. He's like, hey, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of Skittles in your hole, and
that's a
it's
good
gonna
point,
do
too.
a lot of damage, and then I'm gonna press R.
Karthus is super scary.
So Karthus as a jungler is power farm. Power farm. Your clear is really good. You
As long as you have blue
are
buff.
Yeah, certainly. You can get Hunter's Talisman and get some of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
mana regen
Residual
in the
regen,
jungle,
yeah.
which is helpful, but he's very good power farm intensive. Your clear speed is really good, and then you don't really gank your lanes. It's basically like your lanes try and set things up. Maybe your laners roam, and then it's just like if somebody's low, you press R and you get kills and assists, and that's what it is. And then you just kill camps.
So that's probably why then they picked such an aggressive comp is to feed their Karthus. Because
Yes.
they were just like, you power level to 6.
Yeah.
We're all just going to sit here and try to poke our opponents with... Because Lucian, amazing poke. Zyra, great poke.
The other important thing about that too is like having stronger early lanes means the Karthus is safer. It means you're less likely to get invaded because you are super susceptible to invades 1 to 6, and even after that, like you're a Karthus. It's not like if you get caught, like you're probably gonna die.
So you think that MTSU, in order to make sure that they don't allow the snowball to happen, they should do a lot of invading?
The hard part though is that they don't necessarily have the lanes to do so. Like maybe in mid, like if Drac can get moving on the Katarina and either kill the Ahri early or get enough of a lead to then combine with the Zac to go and invade, that's a possibility. Zyra Rakan is okay,
I mean,
but like the
Cat
Lucian
Zac-
Zyra is strong,
Cat
pushing
Zac's a
early.
little scary early.
Yeah, oh no, for sure. Like it's if Drac can get that lead, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get that room to roam. Which remains to be seen. We'll have to see how the lane plays out. It's going to be fun. Jungle mid, I think, is extremely important. Bot lane as well.
Okay. Yeah, I do believe top lane will be an AFK fest.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm pretty confident in the AFK fest up top. But at the same time, like you said, I think a lot of this is going to depend on that mid lane because that bot lane is probably going to be very aggressive on the Zyra Lucian side of things. Meanwhile, on the other end, they're probably going to be kind of hanging out, trying to wait for a little bit later on. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty torn on both sides because I know that they're probably going to play really aggressive, but they can't let them just like run over to 6. As soon as they hit 6, like Lee Sin Swag's going to get such a mid-game spike of power that's going to get really scary. So we'll see how Xayah does. I haven't seen her play before, only in TFT, so I'm not really sure what she does. Why don't you fill me in?
This man is nothing if not honest.
I haven't seen her before.
On the Rift. No, hey.
She's really bad in
I
TFT though, so
respect
hopefully
it.
she's better in this game.
Yeah, no, she's She's an interesting
You're like,
AD
she's
carry.
not.
You're very based around getting your feathers out. So like
Okay.
when you use a spell, I think it's your next 3 auto attacks will leave a feather on the ground.
Okay.
Right? And it does damage through, so it like will extend the damage of your auto attack like through the target that you attack. And then you have a spell called Blade Caller that pulls all of your feathers in, and it will root if 3 hit a champion, it will root them.
Oh, that seems really
So yeah, so you like your Q sends out a couple of arrows. Your W gives you like extra on hit auto attack damage. Your E pulls back the feathers, and then your ultimate is called Feather Storm, where you pop up off of the ground, you become untargetable for a few seconds, and you throw out a bunch of feathers, and then you come back down to the ground, so you can like do that and then Blade Caller in. So
Oh, okay.
it's a pretty cool champion. She was
I'll say she might
very
be some
powerful
flashy
last
stuff,
year,
isn't she?
Yeah.
I'm ready for some flashy
For
stuff.
sure. The hard part though is like that
shoot.
ultimate where you like go up and come untargetable. You're still bound by walls, so you can't like get Cataclysm by the J4 and then just like ult out of it. You still have to flash, so it doesn't allow you to get over walls. You just kind of go up in the air.
Yeah, that's one thing to really think about actually in this game, especially when we get towards that mid and late game, is who can get out of like first picking a Yarvin is crazy. Because you can just be like, all right, we just got to pick champions and get out of that. Because, you know, having to burn a flash to get out of, oh my gosh.
Ooh, Agent Smith actually taking a lot of damage here. It is, in fact, the Grasp pick. So
That was a
Sunny
ton of damage.
wants to trade, yeah.
I mean, which
Agent
makes
Smith
sense. I mean, a Poppy's not going to really do anything
Force
ever.
the flash early.
Poppy's a champion we really just don't see that often, I feel like.
Yeah, she really hasn't been in the meta for a while.
I like forgot about her almost.
And it really is just like when tanks aren't in the meta, you're definitely not going to see Poppy,
Oh.
but even less so when she just hasn't been that relevant for a while. But she's a really interesting champion that brings kind of a lot of unique abilities to the table. Her steadfast presence that denies engage, you know, you
Right.
can't flag and drag through it, and then her ultimate, the Keeper's Verdict, where you can just, you can essentially launch an entire team away from a fight. So
Pretty helpful.
it's, yeah.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
So definitely a very impactful champion when she is on the Rift, and we'll have to see how well Agent Smith can perform on it. Bot lane going to expectations so far. Good CS lead for the Lucian.
I'm getting a little
this
nervous
point.
here. Just, you know, watching MTSU just
Sweating
kind
in MTSU. Is that
just,
what
yeah,
you're telling me?
let's sweat with MTSU. They seem like they're just kind of playing pretty mellow here. You know, it's like we talked about, they need to make sure they're putting that pressure on that Karthus. And I haven't even seen Karthus yet, so there he is.
He's into the mid lane trying to get some damage on to Drac. Will land one of his Qs. but
Doing a
that's about it.
drive-by.
Yeah.
Little drive-by Karthus action.
Make sure he knows you're there.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm here, so back off.
Yeah, just
Don't-
kind of patting you on the
Yeah,
leg,
yeah,
like
yeah.
going, hey, what's going
Hey,
on?
don't mess
I'm
with my
still over
Ari,
here."
okay? Just remember me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we did see that cat, like, I mean, especially as soon as, you know, that cat can really just, without the mana usage, just tons and tons of damage with those daggers.
Ooh, good grand entrance there from Fox. A little bit of a follow-up from
Uh-oh.
Boomer, and into battle's actually here. We got the 3v2. Can he
It's coming
force out
in.
the flash? He is going to land the slingshot here on Spice
Oh,
Blood.
that's
the flash
huge.
is way too late. Down goes the Zyra. That's first blood for Boomer. The passive will be forced out from the Zac, but Corgi is not
What
going
an
to be able to
amazing
secure that
trade.
kill. He's also not a Corgi, in case you were wondering. Drac, ooh, with the Shun Po to get around the Q there, avoiding a little more damage, but the trade's still in favor of Elliot.
So Zac being able to live through that was obviously incredible. Being able to utilize that passive to take that damage, die, and then be protected by his teammates, to not actually end up trading, but just trading his passive is an amazing trade for First Blood. So far MTSU doing a great job there of, like we said, putting on that early pressure. And Yarvin 4 up top, running a little low on mana, so I think Poppy's going to be able to kind of start coming back here and expecting a back to base here. But he has teleport actually too, so he's probably not too worried. And it looks like Poppy already used.
Yeah, already used TP.
Already
to get
used the
back up to
TP.
top side. And it's about a 20 CS lead here for Sunny, so feeling pretty good on this J4. Meanwhile, the Karthus got a bit of an invade. Looks like he was able to take the Raptors away from into battle and now returns to base.
I'm actually surprised Poppy chose to buy health and not armor.
Yeah. I mean,
Because this Yarvin 4 is doing so much damage.
yeah, but big
This
trouble
is a
here on the
crazy
bot
fight,
side.
yeah. And top too, but let's back to bot.
Fox is so low, but he is just able to escape.
Just picking up some additional CS. Seems like they're actually pushing. Much their jungler is. Yeah, oh, Cat was roaming down. Okay.
Drac looking for a little something. He's trying to get this Katarina online.
This Katarina's having a really difficult time farming mid lane, so she was trying to do a little bit of roaming.
Just the lanes in general for MTSU are losing.
Great charm.
Drac is going to go down here. He's burning from the Ignite.
Might
One
be
more
it.
auto is the last tick there. No, it's not. He
Oh, the
just
potion.
survives.
The potion must have saved him.
Yeah, just enough sustain
Better
there.
get out of there. Don't go back in. It's a trap. Flash right over the wall, though. Good play from the Ahri there. Really just thinking that she could close it out. Just barely not able to get that last auto attack in, but good try.
A for effort, my friend.
That charm. I forgot about that charm. That charm is very scary.
Yes, it is.
Because you get hit by both the Q hits, so it's like, okay, we're in trouble.
Fox and Boomer heading back to lane. Early Berserker's Greaves for the MTSU bottom laner, courtesy of that kill set up by N2 Battles Gank. So no CS leads at all for MTSU, but they do have the lead in the kill department, down about 1,300 gold. Is there maybe looking to try and deny a Drake here from Lee Sing a Swag? They've got the push in the bottom lane. They'll take the Scuttle Crab, and
I mean, as long as that goes down there, I think they should take it.
yeah, I mean, Karth is pretty good at taking those early Drakes, brings a lot of damage to the table, and if he has the assistance in the bottom lane, it should be pretty trivial to take that neutral objective.
Zach is very, very top lane right now.
Yep.
Probably won't be anywhere for quite a while. It looks like, are they taking Dragon? I can't quite tell.
Yeah, I
it
think
seems like they
he's soloing
probably
it
are
right
just
now.
taking it. Makes the most sense. There's no reason not to. You have vision of pretty much everybody but Zach, and you can just assume he's in the jungle, so. They have that bot lane pushed up to ensure that there's no interference there.
And there you go.
And an easy slay there for the Karthus. Pretty big. Pretty big from them. They were having I wouldn't say an amazing laning phase, but they weren't taking too many hits. They lost that first blood, and now they have quite the gold lead this early due to that Drake and just overall laning as far as the creep kills go.
Slingshot to the top side. Cataclysm is going to lock down the two members of MTSU, but Sunny turns it
What a
around.
huge-
The flag and drag to secure the kill on the Poppy. What a play from the Lee Sing a Swag top laner.
That was actually exactly what they needed. If he would have actually lost that kill, he also might have lost his tower. And
oh,
it's not
the buffer on the flag and drag is so clean into battle, goes down.
that was huge.
Was
Coming
that-
out from Sunny top lane. We've seen him do it time and time again, constantly doing exactly what we need him to do for the Lee Sing a Swag team. Just incredible. Double kill. Oh, man.
So good.
I'm gonna talk about that one for the next hour.
Fox, meanwhile, not able to land the grand entrance there. Good side step from the Lee Sing a Swag bottom lane as they continue to apply pressure on a Zyra Khan lane that is typically thought of as a very strong laning duo, but into this illusion, Zyra having a very tough time.
Zach's heading bot. He realizes that that's the lane that they really need to focus on if they want to win this. They need to just shut down the enemy's bot lane completely and just try to snowball. Because top and mid right now, I can't say are looking great. So Zach takes up that blue buff. That CDR real important for him. Clearing out some wards, nothing too crazy. And this Yarvin 4 is terrifying. Picking up that double kill, exactly what he needed, and now even more of a threat to this Poppy than he was before, which is so much AD,
Yeah, he's
so
got
much damage coming out.
the Tiamat and the Bomby Cinder. He's not only bringing damage
Look
to
at
the table,
this.
but is difficult to
His
kill.
Qs are just chunking. Poppy's needing to pop potions just to survive the Q damage. 2 quick turret hits coming out from the Yarvin 4 there.
He's also fully aggroed by the minion wave there.
Yeah,
Oh, the ultimate from the Karthus. Is it enough? No, just
he does
not
not. He doesn't
quite.
have flash.
Cataclysm is almost available. He would need a Flag and Dragon Cataclysm, but he's not quite in range. Meanwhile, Kitsuo.
He has double the CS bot lane. Jungle CS, Karthus is destroying. Ahri's destroying mid lane. It's a complete CS domination coming out from Lee Sing a Swag here. You can see that just based in the gold difference here. Obviously, a dragon was also taken, but outside of that dragon, no turrets have been taken. And there's only a 1 kill difference with First Blood going to MTSU. So if anything, it should be pretty even. But Lee Sing a Swag, such a gold lead just from their CS.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it after Champion Select that you want to try and get Kitsuo behind on this Karthus, but it's going to be a tough task when you have 3 losing lanes. It just means that Karthus is very strong, farming up like a madman as Agent Smith going to go in here. Going to get caught in the Cataclysm, though, and as we mentioned, it makes easy damage for Kitsuo's Karthus. He is able to get the Keeper's Verdict to knock the J4 away, but it doesn't matter. Kitsuo takes his first kill of the game, and they're going to look for a tower.
Ari came to say hi as well. Pretty quick, easy kill on that Poppy, that Cataclysm like we talked about. Oh, you don't have Flash? You're dead. Just all those spells being thrown directly into that Cataclysm, the REQ and the RE Charm, as well as, of course, just the Karthus little eggs or whatever they're called.
Yeah, right.
I'm just used to his bunny skin, He's the Easter Bunny and he lays eggs.
What?
When instead of their eggs, he's the Easter Bunny.
That's a team.
No, he has an Easter one too where he lays eggs. I
Does he?
swear. Watch me, I'm just super wrong. I don't know, I'm pretty sure.
Can someone in chat
Yeah,
tell me?
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
It's fine.
If that is a
If
thing. I didn't
that's
think
the
that
case,
was a thing.
then please let me know. If I'm
I know
wrong,
there's a Teemo one where like
Alright.
his shrimps are eggs.
Yeah, I know that one.
Okay.
Okay, this is. If I'm wrong, no one say anything.
It's looking really
No,
silent
no,
in
no.
chat
We're safe.
right
We're safe. Don't look. It
now.
always looks like that. Don't look at it. Leasing a swag up 2 kills, 1 dragon, little over 3K gold. MTSU, really still trying to scale for that late game as they just kind of hang out and try to make it through this disastrous laning phase.
Yeah, it's been a rough go for MTSU to start off the day. Rough go overall after losing to Ratman in the first bracket.
10
Now they
seconds
come
on
up
the
against
dragon.
the defending champions.
In round 1. Oh, rough.
Well, round 2, but their first game of this bracket.
Oh, this is game 2.
This is,
I'm sorry, this is just flying by me. We're in quarterfinals now.
yes,
Yeah.
we're in quarterfinals. Because I would imagine, I think they were definitely seeded higher. Where's my bracket?
There.
Yeah, there they are.
Ooh, so if they Upper Moons
This is actually their second game. MTSU actually
push
played
this
in
lane
the
right.
first round and
So-
they won. But we're gonna get a fight in the mid lane. Kitsuo is gonna get taken out. Big kill for MTSU as the ultimate comes out from the Karthus, but it won't finish any kills. But into battle may still go down. He's forced into the passive. Can he
Can Cat save him?
survive?
I think so.
He will. Drax saves the day, and into battle will survive.
Poppy's dead.
Agent Smith, Cataclysm, that is the good charge.
Oh!
Flashed out of Cataclysm. Sunny looking for the chase. Oh no! The Keeper's Verdict, not enough to set up the kill. Sunny takes down Agent Smith.
His charge must have been up in like just a second or two. I think he had it. It was definitely a close one. Dang. I mean, nice try, Pop. You gotta do what you gotta do. You're getting turret dived on your second turret. What I mean,
Agent Smith did just about everything he possibly could to try and live there.
he definitely made all the plays, but he's just a little bit too weak up there. Poppy needs a lot of love. Might be time to give up on that matchup.
That's an oof. That is
That
an oof, but
There's a lot of oofs going on right now.
that's the heal out from Boomer, and he's running to the wrong side of the map. I don't know what Boomer is doing here. Running back up the river now. Kitsuo does come over the wall. That's going to be the quickness. Dash away there for the Lucian, and the grand entrance onto Kitsuo. Oh, he's going to go
great.
gold, but into battle is here. Setting up the feathers is
Not enough.
Boomer, and
Here
no
comes the ulti.
ultimate available. I don't think it's up.
Oh.
It is not. That means Boomer will escape, and Agent Smith will not come by the flag
Poor
and the
Poppy.
drag. Not Corgi going to take the kill.
This poor Poppy is getting so abused. Just constantly, everywhere he goes, he can't farm anything. He can't.
Noises.
Nothing happened off screen. It's fine. He's just getting bullied a little bit.
What, Kathy? Nothing happened.
Hey,
He wasn't lying. As our director has rightfully judging us from the other
She's probably
side
looking at
of
me
the
because I'm
glass.
shivering because it's so cold in this room.
Oh.
She's turning off the air. Okay, so
Okay, it's like force of habit for Kathy to turn on the AC because I complain about it being hot in here because I just run so hot all the time. That's the problem.
yeah, well,
but
it's so cold.
yeah,
JC.
Luke is a spindly.
Okay, I'm a
spindly guy.
Please send the head.
He doesn't have the meat on his bones that I do. So
It's fine. It's fine. Once it heats up a little bit, we can turn it back on. Just okay, chill. Everyone chill. We're back in it. It's looking. I mean, gold-wise, it's such a big lead.
It's rough. It's rough.
Two dragons
Oh,
down.
but they're getting on to Sunny here. Can he get out? Flag and Drag will get him away for now. They don't. Looks like they're not going to get the chase. Drag's going to go in. He's spinning. He's looking for the win. He's going to get the kill on a Kitsuo, but he is immediately traded back there by not Corgi. So 1-4-1 there.
We'll take it.
I mean, if you're MTSU and you're behind, honestly, you'll take those even trades.
Yeah, it's not.
Any day.
Is it even if it's a trade for trade, but the other team got 2 assists?
Yes, like it is a little less, but
Yeah.
a 1-for-1
I know-
trade
yeah, I
is
know what you
still,
mean. I
is
got
still
you,
good,
yeah.
right?
It just always feels bad when like 3 of them get gold. And only your mid lane got gold, but your mid lane support and jungler got gold. I don't know. Lucian's going in.
Uh-oh.
Is it enough?
Oh, that's the ultimate. Yeah, it is. No, it's
Not
not.
enough.
Boomer survives.
Oh!
And it's just the proc from the Blade of the Ruin
But
King
that's a
immediately
shutdown.
shut down, so that's a good gold on Into Battle. He just used the active on Blade of the Ruin King to get the kill. It wasn't even an auto attack.
Oh, really?
Yes, that was great.
Well, there you go.
Secure. Kill
Another 1-for-1
secure.
trade. We do have the Mountain Drake coming up in 55 seconds here. This is a big one as well. I do feel like MTSU can win a team fight against Lee Singa Swag here. I know there is quite a gold differential, but every single engagement we've seen has kind of been in MTSU's favor when it comes to the actual fights themselves. But, I mean, I guess we haven't really seen J4 in too many fights, and we do see the Herald coming down here as well, so might be kind of hard to take this Drake here. This top lane is getting so butchered.
It's rough.
It's rough top lane right now.
I mean, so here's the disparity, and if Kathy could, I would love to look at the gold. But that's 2 full items. That is almost a 4,000 gold lead. Thank you, Kathy. Shout out to production, killing it as always. Big thumbs up, my friend. That is a huge lead. Disgusting. Sunny is so big.
It's scary, dude. Look at him. He just
Into
walks
the
in.
mid lane,
1v3.
getting on to Boomer. Boomer trying to escape, is going to get the shields there from
He's just running at him.
Fox. He's looking to chase him down still. Into Battle is just getting shredded here. Corgi's going to take that kill. Looking for more. Fox leading a lot of damage.
Oh.
Good. Keeper's verdict denies the flag and drag. Oh,
You're
but
dead.
that's going to be the Ahri landing the charm. Drac going to hit the ultimate. LU taking a lot of damage.
Oh, he's
Drac
alive.
trying to escape. Ultimate not quite available for Kitsuo, but it doesn't matter. The Q will hit it and finish the kill. Drac falls.
That was a good try from Drac there to try to pick off the Karthus or the Ahri after getting hit with that charm, but Karthus obviously coming out of nowhere and cleaning that kill up with the use of his flash. Looks like they're going to go ahead and cruise down mid lane and clean this up as well. The little flag there for the boosted AD to make this go a little bit quicker. The overall CDR on Jarvan is obviously insane right now, which is allowing him just to Q E over and over again. He's obviously a force to be reckoned with and has really been just swinging this game and leasing a Swag's favor the entire time. I mean, I'm excited just through the rest of this game and future games just to see who can stop this man, because he just seems so dominant.
Sunny was a big carry for leasing a Swag in the first bracket of the day. Notably his games on Kennen and Diana, and now on the J4. Different than the picks he was playing. I mean, still bringing a lot of that team fighting power to the table with his ultimate,
I'm
but
still thinking about the
more of a
Diana.
tank.
That Diana
You know,
was insane.
he was playing more heavy damage dealers.
Are you
earlier
kidding
in the
me?
night, but
He's going full aggro over here with this guy. He's
aggro,
not-
yes, but he's got 2 tank
yeah,
items.
yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, he does have 2 tank items. Look at that. Yeah. Oh wow, look at what's he building with that?
He could. So, okay, so he's already got his boots. He could be going for a Hex Drinker.
A Hex Drinker, okay.
Yeah, try and keep himself from dying to Drac. I don't know if he should be really that worried about that, but Certainly
I'm
possible.
assuming he has such a crazy lead that as he's building tank, it's irrelevant because how much damage he can do. And the Sunfire Cape, is that what it's called? Sunfire Cape, obviously just, that boosted AD is if anyone's stuck inside of his little Cataclysm, which has clearly been very effective
that
thus
magic
far.
damage explosion when he lands the Flagger Drag is pretty oppressive.
I assume that the tanks on the MTSU side are going to be building fairly magic resistance heavy.
Yes.
But it doesn't seem to be the case as of yet, unless it does and I can't tell.
In the
we got a
top
fight going
side, no. That's going to be the collapse. Ooh, Kitsua just thrown into the bounce house, and Drac is going to take that kill. Fox is going to go down into battle in trouble, dealing with a lot of damage from not Corgi, and he's forced into the passive. The Blobs will not survive. That's another kill forced Sunny.
Looks like a 3v1 there, or a 3-for-1.
Yes.
We're going to have 2 left up on the MTSU side. Drake is obviously down right now, but Baron is up. I don't know necessarily if it's the time for Baron, but they could. Yep, they're going for it.
Early Baron here at 21 minutes, but with 3 members of MTSU dead and no jungler, should be a fairly safe, secure for Leasing a Swag, and the response isn't even on its way from MTSU, so this should be pretty trivial to finish off. And then Baron buff. Summon, the Rift Herald summon in the base. Looks like that was about to expire. So Rift Herald on the map. Baron buff taken by Leasing a Swag, and they are feeling great with this 10,000 gold lead.
Where are you going? Oh man, okay. So we got the Baron. We have a 10,000 gold lead. It was looking pretty good. MTSU was really in there, and now it's seeming a little impossible. It's, the amount of damage that's coming out from the Leasing a Swag side. It's like we even saw them like instant kill the Karthus.
Yeah.
But instant killing a Karthus is almost pointless. So it's like, you know what I mean? They have to almost they almost have to go for what? Lucian and Jarvan? But how do you even almost target a Jarvan? You just gotta leave him.
So he did go for the Hex Drinker.
Yeah.
So that gives him some of that magic
I can't even
damage
tell.
safety,
Look at
a
his
little
health
bit of damage,
bar.
and
It's
he's got
so
the Glacial
thick.
Shroud. Yeah. Oh boy, he thick.
Oh boy. Oh boy, he thick. Yeah, I don't know. He's just scary. Stay away from him for sure. And the amount he can't even stop the engage. He just has a double engage. Ugh. It's gonna be rough. How do we win this game with MTSU? That's the question.
You need to kill the Ahri and Lucian.
Yeah, you think so?
You need
don't you
a
feel like
good-
Jarvan? Don't you feel like Jarvan can almost solo your team?
He doesn't have enough damage to just solo your team. Like, it's solid, but as it goes later, his damage becomes less relevant. So he shouldn't be able to just like shred through your entire team. But you also have to kill the Lucian and Ahri like that. Like, you need, Into Battle has to get like a beautiful slingshot, and then you need to melt them immediately. Otherwise, it's gonna be
It's
so hard.
happening.
That's Fox going in. Ooh, that is the quickness, but Kitsua just goes cold. Down goes the Rakan. Keeper's Verdict will knock out a few, but it's still a double kill for the J4. Into Battle is gonna die. It's an ace for Leasing a Swag. They will take down MTSU and move on in our second bracket of the day. Woo!
That was a.
And as soon as I say, the J4 should be able to just melt your team, he gets a double kill. So, you know what? Cast a curse.
Cast a curse. There it is. GG
What
to
can I
Leasing a
say?
Swag. MTSU, incredibly well done. That was definitely probably the best we've seen anybody do against Leasing a Swag so far.
It was a solid performance from MTSU. It's just top lane did not go well whatsoever.
Okay, that's an
And-
understatement. Top lane went so
Top lane was
horribly.
rough.
We didn't even call it either, actually, because the J4 popping match, we thought, they're just gonna hang out, tap each other. But he's just up there, just
And I have
get
to
out of
say,
my lane.
it was really funny because we were highlighting, like, the 3 winning lanes for the side of Leasing a Swag were like, okay, if you can't deal with these lanes, Karthus is going to get out of control.
Yep.
And it really was, if you can't deal with these lanes, you'll never deal with these lanes. Because that's really what it was. The Karthus wasn't, like, did Karthus things impressed R, but, like, it was actually just the lanes running
Literally
over this game,
such an
period.
easy MVP. It's not even close. Sunny, easily took it.
Big game.
That dude
Big
just.
game on J4.
I mean, obviously everybody played well that game, but that guy soloed the whole game. He just ran around. He just dominated his own lane. He dominated the objectives. He dominated the team fights. He dominated engaging. It was just like, we're just gonna ban J4. Moving on. Let's just ban all of his champions.
Yeah.
Just every champion he plays throughout the whole tournament. We're just gonna ban all of them.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Sonny's going to take the MVP there for that game. His
incredible.
team will move on, and we will continue to have high expectations for him and the rest of Lee Sing a Swag. We're going to head to a short break, but when we return, we've got more Late Night League Online.
Coming at you.
Hello, folks. We are back here with more Late Night League
Late
Online.
Night League Online.
His name's Shimon Heat. My name's Yeso. We're getting ready for our next game of the night. We are into our semifinals
It's a
of the
juicy
last
one.
bracket.
Oh, we got some bad
Okay.
news.
Aw.
CCU lost. So we saw them have such a
Rest in
dominant
peace,
round one at Reno.
CCU.
But they have fallen, which means we only have bigger, better action to capture. Speaking of bigger and better action, our first Tournament of the Day's champions, Lee Singa Swag. I'm going to
Yes,
nail it one of these
you
days.
got it. You got it.
We just saw them dominate again.
Uh-huh.
MTSU really in there, put up a great fight, wasn't able to close it out. And now they're in the semifinals once again against a pretty hyped team, if I will. Upper Moons.
Maybe.
Not
Maybe
hyped.
so.
Oh,
Maybe so.
oh,
I don't know.
I can't tell
You
how
know
much hype's
what?
coming
You
out
know
from
what
you right
I
now.
am hyped about?
Hit me with it.
Team on the other side of the bracket. Season 11 is ours. The return of Chad Jungle, two-time, the double champ,
The
the two-time Late Night League champion.
Okay.
He's a beast.
Okay.
He's a beast. He has like one of the few pentakills we've had in Late Night League on his Kazakhs. So he's
Kha'Zix Penta.
yeah,
That's flippin' gross.
yeah, it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, that
So,
sounds disgusting.
I'm kind of hoping for a Lee Singa Swag versus Season 11 finals, but we'll see. I don't know.
We're
It's gonna be a tough task.
We're gonna see. The first thing we're gonna see in this pick and ban phase that we're about to jump into. Got him. Like that transition.
You gotta hit the
No, I did it. I did
one
it
more
too
try.
early.
Ready? It's okay. Production probably not ready. I'm just jumping the gun here. I'm just having fun.
I'm trying to pull it in.
Heave.
Wait!
We're ready. It wiped. Oh, I wiped the wrong way.
I was
That
pulling.
is 100%
I was doing it right the whole time. What were you
bonehead
doing?
move on my part. I know I went. Oh yeah, I went like this. You had it right.
Yeah, what were you doing? Rookie.
This is why Luke.
That's why I'm
makes
here,
the big
guys.
bucks.
All right, let's look at this ban, Luke. The instant J4 ban.
The
Get
respect.
the hell out of here
The
with
respect.
that. Yeah. That Luke.
Oh, it's more shoes on Upper Moons, my guy.
Oh, okay. Now the hype's coming out. All of a
Okay.
sudden.
All right. Now I'm buying a little bit of that Upper Moons hype.
You know,
This
there's
is a
something.
solid
The
team.
leasing of swag guys hate Shen.
They do.
They ban Shen.
They do. They're
So
not a fan of
which
Shen.
one of them?
Ooh, and they picked away the Lee Sin here. Interesting enough.
So they banned the Karthus. That's an interesting ban. They banned the Karthus, the Lulu, and the J4.
Yep.
And then instant pick the Lee Sin to really kind of shake up what leasing a swag has going on. Sunny, as we know, fantastic Diana. You see him picking that up again. We saw him do that in I
Yeah.
think the
Give
first
me
game we
more
watched,
Diana. Yeah.
and that Diana slapped. So a little nervous to see what's gonna be going on with that. Oh, actually,
They take the Lucian here.
we've seen that on pretty often
Yeah.
as well.
Hey, Corgi
That's
took
his
it last
go-to,
game.
yeah.
He looked very good on it. Don't blame him whatsoever.
I mean, I
for
feel like he
grabbing
picks it
that.
pretty much every game, and it's just it's just a solid pick. He just does it. He performs his role. Thresh is new. We haven't really seen this combo yet.
Yeah, early
Actually, it's really
Lucian
interesting
Thresh
because they don't get-
duo. Yeah, they're not big.
Yeah, they're not big friends. It's a little lore stuff for you nerds.
Hey. Yeah, Luke is big into the league lore. Big time.
I am. XT leasing is going to sweep the bracket. Yeah, we'll see. Bet, dude. Kaya Master, Corona is mean. Corona is indeed rather rude. Not a big fan. Unless we're talking about the beer, then I'm in. Corona.
It's Corona time.
It's Corona time, right?
All right, Zoe picked up here 4 more shoes.
There's the Graves.
One of
What?
his staple champs.
What's gonna
okay,
happen?
So it's gonna be Kitsuo.
Mid Graves, right?
No. It's gonna be Jungle. And this totally fits for Kitsuo as a carry,
Is it Jungle
like a carry
Graves?
jungler. Yep. Jungle Graves. It's been a while.
It's been a while since I last.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Since I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah, I don't know lyrics either, actually. A Zoe? What is a Zoe?
Zoe is a very annoying champion.
Oh, that's great.
She can like.
Wait, does she have like a big beast or something? Or like a
What?
no.
That's
no.
Annie.
Oh no,
with
no.
Tivers?
I'm thinking something else even. Someone like rides something in this game.
Sejuani. She rides a boar.
No, the other way around. Like so, like a child that rides something large.
Nunu.
Is it Nunu?
Nunu and Willem. Yeah.
I'm just messing it up, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just messing it up. Don't mind me. I actually Zoe's from TFT. She has a Star Guardian. So
She does have a
must-
Star Guardian skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, she basically has an ability that like blows up like 3/4 of your health bar.
Oh, okay, easy.
It's kind of
Yeah,
disgusting.
so you just. Yep. Is this what? Is it this button? Here?
F.
Oh, it's an R.
It's not her ultimate.
Oh.
No. It's not her ultimate.
I'm out.
It's very
not-
dumb.
that's not-
It's yeah. Trust me. There is like
So that's mid,
Zoe.
right? Zoe mid?
Zoe, yeah. Zoe quickly jumped up to like the top of people's most hated champion lists
Oh.
after she got released.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Morgana. I like Morgana a lot. I think the spell
Morgana?
shield is really cool. And her Q, of course, is.
Yeah.
So Morgana support probably, right? No.
No.
Mid.
That's gonna be a mid lane Morgana into more shoes. Zoe. I
That's
think
kind of
that's-
new, right? It flip-flops. It
Um,
flip-flops. She always jumps between
It was
mid and
so
support, right?
so prior to this year, you would almost never see Morgana mid.
Yeah,
it,
but like
it had been
originally
years.
she was good mid.
Originally, but for years she's so much been a support. It was all around her black shield. She has recently, in the last 6 months, returned to the mid lane. She hasn't been seen there a lot, and they actually just buffed her black shield, so they tried to like buff Morgana support a little bit, but she's still viable. You still got a little bit of that wave clear with the Tormented Soil. You bring the Q to the table, the ultimate that can be very powerful, so certainly viable. And we get Sunny on the Renekton.
Okay. So, Maokai Renekton, we've seen already today.
Renekton should win.
Renekton, in theory, wins the lane.
Yep.
Can bully Maokai a decent amount, but still, Maokai is a very resilient champion. Will probably just hang out and do its farm and not really show
Yep.
up much, and then do a lot late game with his ults and whatnot.
Yeah.
Lee Sin Graves jungle. I think Lee Sin probably has the movement abilities here, like just his speed and
Lee Sin
clear
has
speeds.
the playmaking. The Graves has a solid clear speed, and he
Yeah.
has a very
That
healthy
buckshot,
clear.
huh?
Because his buckshot, yeah, because being able to knock camps back, like he has a very very healthy clear, and does solid into AOE camps with his Q. So
Let's call it even. Because obviously Lee Sin can gank better,
yes,
but Graves might be able to clear.
Graves needs the gank assist, but the thing is Graves also has gank assist from every lane. You've got the Morgana binding, you've got the Renekton stun, and a Thresh.
What
So
kind
like
of movement does Zoe have?
Zoe has only okay.
Are these
This
all
is
loaded questions?
this is the fun part is that Luke not knowing Zoe.
Oh no.
Zoe has an ability.
Zoe sucks in TFT.
Zoe has an ability where if you use a summoner spell, you drop a little like token on the ground or whatever
Okay.
of that summoner spell. She can go pick that up and then I think it's her E and then press it and it's like so if you flash, boom, there's like a little flash right there. She walks over and picks it up. Oh, guess what? She now has a flash on her E.
Forever.
For like a limited time. No, for a limited time. But she can. It's like you're trying to run away. It's like if you flash away, it's like hey, she can pick up your flash.
And then use your flash and flash. Yeah. Double flash. Yeah. That's crazy. Wait, so she can copy anything?
It's like periodically, like champions drop those little summoner spells, and then
Every time they use a
periodically, I think it's every time they use a summoner spell.
I'm excited. to watch
I've never.
this.
I have to admit, I've never played Zoe myself.
That's understandable.
But also, minions occasionally you'll notice sometimes an enemy minion will come to a lane and he'll have a balloon.
I don't understand.
And when Zoe kills, like when that minion dies, it drops either a summoner spell or it can drop like an active item, so it can like you can pick up like a Blade of the Ruin King active, and then use that.
That doesn't seem fair.
It's really really silly, and not in like the fun way. It's like this is just dumb. Zoe's not a fun champ to play against.
Okay, pretty interesting. I like the Caitlyn here. So Caitlyn Lucian
Mm-hmm.
and Karma Thresh. Pretty interesting bottom lane overall. Caitlyn and Karma, two new champions for the day for us.
Yes, haven't seen them at all today.
I love big Caitlyn fan here. Love the kind of range that she has. Obviously, and Karma's a pretty cool just support champion because of all the shields, the boosted AD, etc.
Yeah.
So she can do a lot with a champion like Caitlyn that has such crazy range. They can really just hang out.
And
'Cause
this should
Caitlyn
be
has
a
the
lane.
best range in the game, I think.
Yes.
Probably her and Jin.
Believe so.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is we've seen quite a few Lucians throughout the day, and they have just consistently been very lane dominant. And
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
obviously that's what that champion brings to the table. The thing is because of the significant range advantage for the Caitlyn, then you've got a Karma next to you. It's like if the Thresh isn't setting plays up with hooks, the Caitlyn Karma should be super safe. There shouldn't be a lot of openings for the Lucian to go in and play aggressive, and then even if he is going in, he's going to eat most likely a Mantra Inner Flame from the Karma, which is going to be a lot of damage, and then you don't get to decide if the trade when the trade ends as much unless you have your relentless pursuit, your dash
Right,
up,
yep.
because the Caitlyn is going to outrange you. So if you try to walk away, the Caitlyn's going to be able to trade
Poke
with
you
you
2 or 3
longer
times,
as
yep.
you walk out of your own range. So it should be.
Those traps too, so annoying. Putting them in the
Yes.
bushes. You can use
Oh.
the bushes for cover.
That's what I love. That's like the cheesiest little thing on Caitlyn is I love like throwing a trap like at the very edge, just
Yep.
inside a brush, and then someone just goes to walk into the brush and it's like, oh, you're trapped, and,
And
it's
I
like
can see
now I
you,
get to get a
and you
beautiful
get a free
trade.
Q.
Yeah, I get
and
it. Yep.
Now I got 2 autos, and
Exactly.
one of them crit, and you lost half your health. Yeah, I'm all about the Caitlyn grind.
So it just feels like don't get hooked, and this bot lane is just fine for.
And
for
I
upper
think
mids.
that that first pick Lucian from the Lee Singa Swag team might have then instilled Upper Moons to be like,
cool.
a Lucian, I guess we can play late game.
Yeah.
Like, no problem. Let's just pick a comp. Because Caitlyn late game, still good, still super good.
Yeah.
Definitely a scaling champion who's able to farm up early game with that range. And Karma, too. Also, just both, especially that mid to late game, like really, really quality with their damage peaks that they get when they finish, or especially Caitlyn when she finishes that first and second item.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to watch. I'm curious to see the build path too from the side, from the Upper Moon's bottom laner. I've seen a lot of Caitlyn's going like double damage items early, not going like Infinity Edge into like a Zeal. They just go 2 AD items early, and it means like your Q just shreds people.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Certainly options there. Excited to see Upper Moons up against Lee Singa Swag.
Let's do it.
Can
I'm ready.
a team take them down today? Upper Moons has the opportunity. We're about ready to get on to the Rift here, and let's find out. Yeah,
I did
We
it a little
got
bit too late. A little bit too late.
it's okay. It's
No,
all right.
we'll get
We're
it next
working
time.
on it.
We're jumping in. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. We got the Renekton Lifeguard skin cruising to his top lane. Zoe in the mid, ready for some action. Let's do it. There's the Graves. I'm really excited to see how this Graves does overall. The Cosmic Thresh just kind of cruising around, but some cool skins.
I'm hoping for some redemption here. The last time we saw Morshoes was in our Season 1 2020 finals. He had a really rough performance. We had high expectations from him, and he, did not perform to, I think, what he would agree were his usual standards. And I expect him to get more back to normal, and I would love to see him have a big performance, even win or lose. I want to see Morshoes back to the mid laner that I know from Late Night League, and I have high expectations for this man. He's on a comfort champion in the Zoe. Luke, you didn't give the MVP for the Corn Creamers game.
Alma's mad.
Would be
Okay.
ESA staff bias. Shake my head.
Alma is upset because I didn't give him MVP because he thinks I knew it was going to be him. But joke's on you, dude. I didn't even know it was you. Yeah, your name makes a lot more sense now, but I didn't even know, so that's completely unbiased.
I didn't
'cause
realize that as well.
I
but
had
yeah.
no flipping clue, so gotcha.
Yeah, if we had known it was you, we definitely would have flamed the Leona. a
Yeah,
lot
I
more.
definitely would have been like, this Leona is garbage. Just kidding. Actually, you actually really did incredible, Alma. Let me know. Just remember, remind me if I ever need a league team to invite you to be my support.
Ouch.
Don't worry, you can only be on the team. You just don't get to be support.
If I'm not playing support, you don't want me on the team.
All right, you're off the team. Is that what you want? you
Okay,
can be the
that's-
coach.
that's fine.
You can be the coach. Is that happy? Is that good enough?
I don't think I can be a better coach than Frank.
All right, Frank's the coach.
Yeah.
So you can be the water boy.
Nice.
All right, Alma.
Awesome. I get to bring all the gamer water.
It's called gamer. Never mind.
I knew what you were going for, and I
gotta go. Gotta go.
If it helps, I thought about saying that
Yeah,
when I first
yeah,
said it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I just went, yeah, probably not. Let's avoid that.
We still need a money match in Smash. Mewtwo did. It'd be so easy, dude. It'd be so free for me. It wouldn't even be close.
Can your Mewtwo beat Haloran's Mewtwo? No.
Of course it can.
Of course it can. I
Yes,
mean,
it-
yeah.
it wouldn't- it
He
wouldn't-
was nodding at me.
It wouldn't even be absolutely close. Haloran's garbage. He's free. I could take him.
Yo, I need a Haloran v Shimonahi grudge match on Thursday.
You know, we're actually busy
Oh.
with the broadcast. Back to the game. We got this top lane
Sure.
here. We got actually Renekton getting pushed by this Maokai, which seems a little odd. Doesn't it?
Yeah, early lane going really well for Qatar.
I mean, he could be doing it because he's afraid of the Lee Sin. Maybe he just told him to let the Maokai push to make sure that he doesn't get ganked because he's going to be focusing most of his attention on
mid and bot, but you can see the Graves and the Lee Sin both meeting in the river there up top. So not too sure what's going on there. Might just be a little.
Ooh, flash flay
There's
set
a
up,
lot
and
of
we're
stuff
up to
going
the
on.
top river. That's Kitsuo getting caught out. A lot of damage as he flashes away. Qatar looking to finish it up. Good stun there from Sunny. Can they take him out? The Grace flashes it in, and it is first blood. He will drop right after to Yuhu Maniac.
gotta get out of
And
there.
LU is up here.
Zoe's coming.
Horseshoes has arrived, looking for the kill. Wait, there's a Renekton right in front of you, my friend. Why are you not hitting him? Sunny gonna take some damage. Yuhu Maniac has to dash away. Morshu still in here. Teleport has arrived. The Maokai is back. That's the sleep, the Paddle Star, and the kill for Morshoes.
Damn. That was the fight. Okay, that was the fight. Okay, who went 0-2 at Genesis? Okay, Alma, you're done. Blocked. blocked, muted, banned.
Blocked.
You're done.
Blocked.
Let's go, more shoes. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was pretty big for Upper Moons.
Yep.
They managed to pick up 2 kills to the 1, and they secured... No, they did not secure first blood. So Lee Singa Swag did pick up the first blood on the Graves there, but they traded it for 2 kills. So pretty even overall. You can see the gold there, almost literally exactly even, as they're ticking up from the points exactly the same, within like the same... Never mind, it stopped. They fell behind. There it goes. Nope, they were behind about 1,000 gold. It's over. I'm just kidding.
That math,
Yeah, I know.
impeccable.
Instant math
Yep.
wrong.
He is a human calculator, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am.
Yeah.
Renekton, go ahead and push in a little bit more on this Maokai. Starting to get that damn... Oh, that was actually really good from the Renekton to get out of there. That could have got dicey real quick as the Lee Sin was kind of sneaking up behind. That's an interesting kind of tactic on the Lee Sin side. It's
Going
like
for a little lane
you
gank.
can come from the lane and really just slide in out of nowhere. Jump in onto the hero with a W.
Slide into Sunny's DMs real fast.
And Sunny realizes that Lee Sin's probably not there anymore, and he's going in for some real damage. It's like we talked about. This is a pretty one-sided fight. And he's really just up top, just bullying him completely out of the lane, making so he can either push the lane to get the turret to take the CS instead of Maokai, or just, obviously farm it away.
50 plus 20 minus 1 is a number. It is nice. That is what it is.
60.
Our mathematician.
I got so hard. I was like completely zoned out. Looked at the chat. You said it. I was like, what? It's obviously. So I'm washed, dude. I'm retiring. Retiring from Twitch chat permanently. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I know where I belong.
He's dehydrated, folks.
Yeah, I'm dehydrated. That's what it is.
All right, Ari Senpai's down here. That's going to be the death sentence missing, but Corgi wants to go in. Solid. Oh, Ari Senpai backing off. It is still a CS lead here for Corgi, so playing the Lucian really well. We were a little concerned about how this lane would go, but Lucian working out.
Nothing's going on there.
You two play nice over here.
Everyone relax. Okay, let's get back to the Maokai Renekton Wombo fight here. So what items we have built in? Anything interesting on this top side?
No surprises.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it looks like an early black. It looks like an early black cleaver for Sunny. Interestingly enough.
I mean, it makes sense, right? He just wants to get that damage, and especially as Renekton, it's just so good. Like that black cleaver is almost always the first item when you're running Renekton up top.
Yeah, you could go for like the Tiamat into the Ravenous Hydra or the Titanic Hydra, but it doesn't. I mean, and that is one thing. He could be electing to go for Titanic Hydra. That would be a little surprising, but it's certainly an option.
It depends
for
on how
Sunny.
aggressive he wants to get, right?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
He is technically his team's tank.
Yeah.
If we're
The
playing,
tankiest member of his team.
Well, him
yes.
and Thresh, right? Like they're really the only two who can even take any damage. But at the same time, he has a little bit of flexibility there because he has both that Graves Blind and the Morgana Spell Shield. So he can play a little aggressive and still get away with it.
Alistar coming out is going to miss.
I'm scared.
Spice Melange is here. Oh, so is Kitsuo. Flash away from Morshoes. Good respect there as the ultimate comes out.
Oh
the
my
Battlestar
gosh!
lands. Morshoes with the turnaround.
Get out of my freaking game! What was that?
I told you.
I mean,
I told
what
you.
happened?
It's
Can you
gross.
explain to me what happened?
Kitsuo came in, took a couple of tower shots. Morshoes was able to dodge all of his damage, and then he was at about a third of his health, and a Battlestar took him out. That was it.
It was. I didn't see it coming. It was as they say, incredible.
Increíble.
Increíble. Okay, the Zoe mid so far has proven to be exactly as you would expect.
Nice.
It's very nice.
You gotta hit him with the
noise.
Oh man, but we are getting a fight here. Maniac's gonna go down. That is Sunny taking the kill.
It's a good kill for Sunny there.
The Sleepy Trouble bubble does land. That means Qatar gets out of trouble.
That Renekton can really steamroll. So getting an early kill on Renekton when he's already bullying his lane might prove to be pretty disastrous here moving forward.
He is not bullying his lane, though. That's the problem. He's only up a couple of CS.
You're
Qatar has got a solid build so far, looking for that early Sunfire cape. So
it's actually a lot of CS for Maokai to have this early.
Yeah, it's certainly, it is 100% a boon for Sunny right now. He's got to be feeling great because he's like, man, this Maokai has essentially neutralized me in the laning phase, but he's still able to come out with a kill here pre-10 minutes. So he's like, okay, this is all right.
All right, here's something we can talk about. What the hell is going on bot lane? Nothing is the answer lane, because they've just been
outside
farming.
of a CS. Yeah, outside of a CS lead there for Corgi, who's feeling pretty good. He's going again for that Black Cleaver rush. Is in the mid lane, Yahoo!Maniac dashing over the wall, just able to avoid the Dark Binding there from LUE.
Here comes Zoe. She's clicking a bunch of buttons. They have the Rift Herald still hitting away at that tower. Not sure if it's going to be taking it down quite yet. Another fight coming out top lane here. Maokai versus Renekton. Really seeing just the damage difference there. Pretty neutral, I'd say, on both sides. Nothing too crazy. Like we talked about, Renekton's going to be building that Berserk. What is it? Berserkers.
He's going for either Black Cleaver or Titanic Hydra.
That's the word I'm looking for. Black Cleaver for just some additional damage to really start pressuring this Maokai.
Down to the bottom lane. That is the kick from Spice Melange. Yahoo!Maniac's going to go down. The ultimate from Corgi.
Great damage from Lucian there.
Wow, Yahoo!Maniac was hoping to kick the Thresh back down the lane, but the flash was just in time to keep the Thresh alive.
This Graves is definitely going to try to dive this Maokai, I think.
He's thinking about it. We're going for the big zoom. The big zoom.
This is some big patience we got here from the Graves.
Kitsuo's here. He wants it. Qatar knows he's trying to clear the wave as best he can. That's the ultimate. That's actually huge. Does Sunny go down? Yes, he does. That's the kill for Qatar, 1 for 1.
Definitely worth it, probably on both sides. Nobody's probably too upset about that trade. Obviously, Graves being in the lane and able to pressure the turret is also a big deal. But overall, not a bad trade for Maokai. You got to take what you get.
In the grand scheme of things, Qatar wins that because it's like, it was a 2v1. He should have died. And, ooh, man.
You ever just get stuck in some acid and can't leave?
That is an early Tormented Soil Max from LUE. Big time.
That was a lot of damage.
That was good.
Oh, you just max out the...
He's just maxing Tormented Soil early. He's doing it for the wave clear. He's trying to push, and if you land the Dark Binding, you're going to get a lot of damage.
What's he building? I can't even...
He's probably building for an early...
Zhonya's?
No. He has a stopwatch, but he's probably looking for an early... Of course,
there's a lot of stuff going on
right now. Yeah, that's going to be the kick. Teleport in. Yahoo!Maniac is dead.
Here comes Renekton.
Here comes the Croc. He's looking for Gerard. Qatar going to try and get away. He won't even get stunned by Renekton. And
Karma barely making it out of there with her life. Oh, I thought a crazy hook was about to come over the wall. Can Thresh jump over walls with the hook? I think so, right? Okay, I thought so. I couldn't quite
remember. Sleepy Trouble Bubble. More shoots with the Paddle Star. Look at that health bar disappear. Woo! The Ignite is ticking, and that's the kill for more shoes. I told you.
What kind of flipping damage was that crap? She got a Ludens already, too. That's big.
Luden's Echo, that's what he was building. They both went for early Luden's Echo's rush. Yeah, I was like, what item are they building for?
So Luden's Echo does the splash damage.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Is it for lane clear? Is that why they get it?
Yeah. I mean, more damage in skirmishes. Huh?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, more damage in skirmishes. Better wave clear.
Is it a flat amount of damage, or does it scale based on your AP?
I believe it's flat.
Okay. That's good, because that sounds really OP if it scaled off your AP.
No, that would be disgusting.
I was just thinking about Zoe using her move, and then it's splashing and doing like a quarter of everybody's bars. That's all I was thinking about. I was like, I don't like this game. Okay.
Nope, that would be
Caitlyn just hit 100 CS. Meanwhile, all of Lee Sin a swag has 100 CS already.
little behind on the Upper Moon side, but you can see that in the gold lead. But this has been a really,
they
really
won Ari
close game.
Senpai. Big trouble here.
Ooh.
The descent lands. He predicts the net, and the kill will
That's a
go
double.
to the Lucian. Make it a double as Gerard falls, and not Corgi looking phenomenal on this Lucian once again.
Yeah, bot lane has been doing an incredible job of shutting down this Caitlyn. You know, definitely up in the CS, up in the kills. Whew. You didn't need that, right? Cool.
Hey,
What's the cooldown on that? 1 second, too, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's probably like 8 or 10, but
Yeah. Still not okay.
not okay.
Gonna have a bad
Is
time.
it a
Here
skill
comes
shot?
the paddle star again. Yeah,
Cool.
definitely. No, God. Oh, if that was targeted.
But that's probably why it's a, that's why she has that sleep, right?
Yeah.
So she puts you to sleep and then
So
you get...
the cool thing about her sleep, I'll talk about it here after this fight, is that's going to be the kick out from under the tower, and
Nice.
down goes Sunny. Beautiful tower dive execution from Upper Moons. The cool
no
thing
one
about her
nearby, jungler on
Yeah.
the way up, or mid lane on the way up. Who is that? Is that
The
Karma?
cool thing about her sleep is it has, you know, it's a skill shot, it has its usual range, but if you fire it through a wall, it extends the range.
Oh.
So say the range is, just ballparking, 1,000 units. If the bubble travels 200 units and then hits a wall, it will travel entirely through the wall and then 800 units after the wall.
Got it.
It's pretty cool. So you can send it through those long walls and really extend it.
Dang.
It's kind of
You could do some crazy stuff. There's probably some crazy areas in the map you can throw it through.
Yep. Like through that wall at Baron, you can get it all the way into that like brush over near red buff.
Huh. Dang, okay. Now I feel you. Okay, very cool. Can it go through 2 walls?
I don't
After
believe
it
so.
pierces the first wall, does it continue through the second wall?
I don't think so.
You just throw it
I
in
don't know that I've ever seen
cross map, you're like, yeah! It's all Because if you think about
that.
like
Just flying through the walls, just chasing people.
think about like mid lane, like this way.
Yeah.
If you think about like through
the
Baron
walls.
and all the walls and stuff,
Yeah.
like you could probably get it most way across the map.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
It's all you.
This is not okay.
This is not okay. A lot of damage coming out mid and top. As Lucian and Thresh have gone
Good
up there.
hook there. Qatar having to get away. He has a lot of early armor, though, courtesy of being matched up against a Renekton, so
This Lucian is scary.
we're going to have to be able to kill him. Yeah. Yeah, working on his second item. Looks like a second item Essence Reaver, so
We have not seen Lucian really pop off much in a lot of these games. He's really just kind of been
last game,
background.
the last time we saw Corgi play it, he did.
Okay. I believe
He
you.
definitely did against MTSU, but other than that, it's been up and down.
It's a funny return. It's like surfer vibes, you know?
Yeah,
Or diver.
It is pool party, Zoe.
Can't even tell almost.
It's hard. She's got a really small model.
And a huge brain. I mean hair. A lot of brain hair.
Oh,
man.
Luke, it's been a long day, folks.
It's been a long day, guys.
It's been a long
I'm running out of
day.
League of Legends words to say at this point. But
Drake, this would be the third one here for Upper Moons, but they aren't going to be able to secure at least Sing a Swag, get control of the pit, and they take the first Ocean. Meanwhile, topside Qatar going to be able to secure that tower.
yeah, we got the
Would be
next
first
big
one for Upper
objective
Moons.
here in 3 minutes. Here comes a quick fight. Flash to disengage. Nothing too crazy coming on. That mid turret's pretty low. That was a lot of damage
Spice
on
Melange
that Thresh.
loses half of his health bar.
Nothing new. Dodge the skill shots, noob. You know? That's what it feels like playing as a Zoe, I feel like. It's like, what, you didn't dodge every skill shot? You died? Come on!
Yeah, get good, kid. More
There's
shoes
the
with
Rift Herald
another
there.
paddle
Upper
star.
Moon might have lost that dragon, but they did get that Rift Herald, and they took that mid turret in exchange, and they might be able to do some decent damage to the second one.
Uh-oh. Super Sleepy Trouble Bubble does land there. Charge in. Good hook. The Caitlyn is caught and dead just like that. Ari Senpai is gone. More shoes
double.
soon to follow. 2 kills for Lee Singa Swag, and they break double digits.
Okay, so we got this top lane Maokai. He better get the hell out of there. They're pushing down mid lane as well.
Run!
Gold-wise, about a 2.5K lead for Lee Sing the Swag. Pretty even, though, across the board. A little bit of a map control point for Upper Moon overall, but
Oh, Gerard just gets
Yikes.
deleted. The piercing light does so much damage.
this Lucian is so strong right
is
now.
huge.
He must have a lot of gold, too, so when he goes back, actually, he might have just bought.
I
He
don't
has that
think so. I think he was still
scepter.
on the map. He's got the BF sword and the Caulfields Warhammer, so
Oh, I was looking at Graves.
he's backing right now. He may have an Essence Reaver on this back. That or he gets his, yep, there it is, Essence Reaver.
Essence
And
Reaver,
dagger.
and he has Blade of the Rune King already, right? Off of this?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, okay. He's looking pretty decent
He is
here.
gross.
Yeah,
He has
he's
got
definitely someone. I mean,
a full item lead on this Caitlyn right now.
it's basically the point where if you get caught out against Lucian for a second, you'll die.
Yeah.
Like he can almost, because of how
The only person he shouldn't
squishy-
kill is Qatar. That's it.
yeah, exactly.
Everybody else should
But
die.
Upper Moons is so squishy that he can just pop in and blow up, even if it's 2 people. Because of his ulti, he might even be able to close out 2 kills. So you got to be really careful with him.
Yeah, he's a scary guy right now.
Yeah, the scaling here for Upper Moons has not quite been there yet. You know, they had such a strong opening with a lot of those early kills and those 2 early dragons, but you know, we're just kind of waiting as they can continue into this like late mid to late game and seeing which team comp's really going to kind of be able to bring this out. Maokai 2-2-2. He's got that Sunfire cape. Ninja Tabi. What's that other item? The
Got Black. Who are we talking about?
Maokai's middle item. I don't know what that one is.
Oh, Knight's Vow.
Knight's Vow.
Knight's Vow. Little health, little armor, little protection for one of his team.
So he's pretty tanky at this point.
Yeah, he's a
He's boy.
boy. He's thick.
He's the boy of the thick. But you got the finished cleaver for Renekton as well, and he has that Tiamat, whatever it's called.
Yep.
And the Mercs as well. So pretty decent build out on both those sides. He's actually losing in CS fairly hard. He's down by almost what 20, 30
Yeah,
there.
21 CS. Down to the bottom lane, Ari Senpai immediately forces a flash away, does get the net and able to escape. Meanwhile, Gerard is here. They're looking for the collapse. Humaniac with the kick
Great
into the tower.
kick.
Beautiful
You are
setup, but Kitsuo is able to flash
rooted again.
away. Can they chase
comes the
him
Q.
down? Meanwhile, Morshu's on the other side of the fight. Caught by the binding is going to go down. That's the kill for LUE. Qatar trying to run away, but they did get the shutdown onto the Graves. Ultimate from Not Corgi does a lot of work. Good binding there from the Morgana.
They're so
the
low.
Tormented Soil is there. Qatar running. Sunny on the wrong side of this fight. They don't want to chase that kill, though. It would be very, very
I
scary.
think they need to disengage this.
Yes. Their health bars are so low.
So we have the Dragon coming up in 1 minute. Baron is currently active. So we're going to see a lot of action coming out here. That was a really big fight for Upper Moons, just again allowing them to get that shutdown. Caitlyn got a little bit of gold there, which Caitlyn really needed. And, you know, it came at a pretty good time, I'd say, overall. Like we talked about, there's going to be 2 big fights here. They're going to push down that middle turret, which is a good play, just to collect that gold before these next wave of fights. This is going to be a pretty big turning point for the game. If Lee Swag can either keep barreling down and take 1 or 2 of these objectives, and or if Upper Moons can pull this game back.
Going to be an interesting one here to close out. This is our semi-final, so these teams duking it out for a spot and a shot at $250.
$250. And if Lee Swag actually wins this game and the next game, these guys would have got their total for the day up to $500. Just for playing some League of Legends. That's a pretty good
day.
Monday. If you
That's a
ask
solid
me,
day.
I'll make $500 on Monday playing League any day. Let's do it.
That's a good day.
Great hook.
Gerard caught the Descent. Is
Yeah.
landing so often
Instantly
for Spice.
deleted. That's such a big pick at this stage in the game, as they're just about to go to that objective wave of both Baron and Dragon being up. I mean, what does Upper Moons do? They have to give up the Dragon. They can't force the Baron. They just hang out, clear a couple waves.
They're just kind of holding on for dear life at this point as the gold lead continues to grow for Leasing a Swag. They are up 5,500 gold. They've got 2 Ocean Drakes to their name, which is going to give them more and more sustain as this game continues. And now Upper Moon's got a little bit of priority in mid. Ooh, beautiful Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Relentless Pursuit away the Paddle Star too far. It will mean that they secure that mid lane tier 2. Meanwhile, Kitsuo trying to get here. Sleepy Trouble Bubble comes out, won't land.
They're in some real,
Sunny has
trouble here.
activated his Dominus and is looking to chase down Ari Senpai. Actually misses the slice and dice, but the hook will land. Ari Senpai is in trouble. Qatar caught
Early
in the
kill on
box,
Thresh.
but they take out Spice Melange. The Caitlyn doing some damage here.
This is big.
Battlestar gonna miss. There is the Lee Sin. Flash
Nice.
kick is
Kicks him back.
beautiful. They've caught out Corgi, but can they take him down? They don't have the damage. Yes, they
There goes
do.
Lucian,
Shut
Zoe
down
kills her.
there. Lucian is gone. Sunny
That's
Sunabala
3 for
already
0.
Senpai is still dealing out damage on this Caitlyn. Elui trying to chase him down is going to go gold. They're looking to finish off more shoes. He's
4
solo,
for 0.
but he goes gold
5
as well.
for 0.
The double, the ace, an unbelievable fight from more shoes and Upper Moons.
I smell a Baron coming. That's an easy Baron. What an incredible fight there. That's the exact fight that Upper Moons. We were talking about this. It was crunch time. This is what we were talking about. They had both of the objectives up. They had to go for a fight. They got that early pick, so they had to give up Baron, but they were able to engage in such a way where they didn't take a direct 5-on-5, but a segmented 5v5, pick off one at a time, close that Lucian's ability down to do anything, barely. The Zoe hit those snoozes, hit those skill shots. They got an ace, all 5 members up, all 5 members with Baron, and they're all going to recall, do a full buy, and get back in the action for a mid push.
That was absolutely huge. And the 2 keys there was Ari Senpai surviving the initial barrage, and then more shoes just so clean. Also credit to Yuhu Maniac getting in with the flash kick to catch out
Huge.
Corgi, because that meant that he wasn't dashing around in that fight. I mean, if he survives, they probably lose that fight just because.
And Corgi's where all their damage is. If you just let him hang out and like shoot in the back, you guys are done. Like if he would have been able to ulti for free, he would have cleaned up. Look how low everybody was at the end of that fight on the Upper Moon side. Everybody did such a good job just surviving, like you mentioned, that Caitlyn being in there and not going down right away.
Yep.
And everybody just, you know, utilizing, we saw the Lee Sin jump in, kick back, manage to survive, and then come back in with another Q later on, even with a sliver of health, because everybody needed to be as an active participant of that fight as possible. Morshu's really in there just crushing up, in my opinion. That was a great, you know, we saw Zoe pick up a lot of those early kills, just so much damage coming out from Zoe. That Thresh going down early as well, I felt like was a really big deal because it closed down so much of the utility options for the Lee Singa Swag team. Woo!
Yeah, great fight from Upper
Look at the
Moons.
gold
Beautiful
advantage. They actually
execution.
swapped it.
Yeah.
They were down like 10,000 gold this game or something
They were
like that.
struggling, and they have definitely shifted this game in their favor. Sunny trying to get away from Qatar here. The Caitlyn is officially on line. 2 items under her belt. It is that early double
Got that
damage
IE,
item.
yeah, like you were talking about earlier.
Ooh, baby, that Caitlyn is going to hurt.
And which is huge for Caitlyn, right? Because Caitlyn's scalability compared to Lucian, where Lucian is now starting to decline in usefulness, and Caitlyn is doing nothing but, if not staying the same, going up, right?
Yeah.
So, pretty big deal for her to get a lot of those kills. She's pretty high in the CS train as well. Obviously not as high as she'd probably like to be, but with those extra kills she just recently picked up and is currently on a kill streak is really going to allow her to, like you mentioned, come fully online with those double damage items. And it's going to be on her team to just protect her with that Karma. That Karma Lee Sin and just kind of see what they can do.
Upper Moon's not out of this game yet, and they, you know, interestingly enough, they have 2 Drakes to their name, so they're just as close to a Soul as Lee Singa Swag, and they've got Baron buff minion waves will help secure the tier 2 tower in the bottom lane.
So now they've cleared out all of the tier 2 turrets.
Yep.
They're going to back and probably go straight for Dragon, I would imagine.
Yeah, Drake up in 55 seconds here, so they're going to look to get over there and set up a little bit of vision control. They already, you know, got a little smattering of wards on the blue side of Lee Singa Swag, and we'll see if maybe they can get a key pick here. Kizuo would be a good one.
This would be a big dragon for them as well. But the thing is, like, Lee Singa Swag can't engage because of the Baron buff, right? Like, they just want to stay away from this. They might just give up the dragon. It's not the 4th one, so it's not Into the World. It is, which Drake is that?
It's another Ocean.
It's another Ocean Drake, which is actually good for Upper Moons. Upper Moons doesn't even have an Ocean Drake, you know, so we'll take what we get, I guess, right? Lee Singa Swag got both of the earlier Ocean Drakes, I believe. But so far, this game, it's been a lot of words.
As soon as it started to feel like it was falling apart for Upper Moons, we're like, man, Corgi's popping off on this Lucian, looking really good. Sunny's coming on, like, looking good on the Renekton. Great hooks all across the board for Spice, and it was starting to feel like, dang, like this might just be too much. Upper Moons might be done. And it was like, as soon as that happened, they get the exact fight they needed. They execute so well, and the key, like getting a clean ace when you're behind at that point in the game is nuts, and it just totally changes the complexion of this game. And I think it's important that you mentioned they knocked down all the tier 2 towers. They're up 6-3 in towers. They have a ton of control of the map. If they can get this Drake, it's just another buff onto this team that is looking really good. So this end game, this late game is promising to be very, very exciting.
You know, it's really interesting. We haven't seen a team, you know, be able to pull it back like this against the Leesinga Swag team before. We've seen a lot of people almost get there, you know, have like attempts like this, but that was just such a dominant middle game scene, right? They got the full ace, they got a Baron buff with all 5 members alive, which is very rare. And then they go ahead and clear out all the tier 2 turrets. Such a ginormous gold lead. Well, not ginormous. Let's say a couple thousand gold, like 2 or 3 thousand, I think, towards the end of that. But getting that Caitlyn those items that she needs to be able to start becoming a real threat is huge. Maokai obviously did a great job of shutting down Renekton some magically way how. And now it's just like, now we're in the situation where Leesinga Swag has to play a little defensively, and they might not be scaling anywhere near the level that Upper Moons is, so it's going to just get harder and harder for them if they can't close out, let's say, you know, a 4th Dragon or a Baron or just a general pick or 2 before a team fight, right? They're going to have to really make sure that they're on top of their game, on top of their vision control, and are able to, you know, take whatever advantage or mistake that Upper Moons might make and capitalize on it to the fullest.
Alma, I don't know who won because the game is not over. It was just a pause.
Yes, we're back.
We came back to the studio to look at our pretty faces for a minute.
Yeah.
We, you know.
One of the players had to pee, guys. Come on. It's,
So it happens.
Happens to the best of us. I don't know if that's
You're just
true.
in chat like, gotta go potty. Pause.
But, you know, the game is very close. Leesinga Swag had quite the advantage early game. Upper Moons manages to pull it back with an ace into a Baron just recently. Baron buff now wearing off as they pull in their 3rd Dragon of the game. Giving them almost one of each, just missing that Infernal Drake to kind of complete the perfection. But we got another Ocean Drake coming up next in about just over 4 minutes. If I am correct, it's 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And that's going to be the 4th one for Upper Moons. We're really going to be looking to see if they're able to capitalize on that. But in the meantime, I'm expecting just some jungle clearing, some lane clearing, and maybe, hopefully, a big giant team fight.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think if you're Upper Moons, you actually just want to force a fight right now. You're feeling confident in your composition. You know that the Renekton is starting to become less and less effective as he's more geared towards that early game. You know, the Lucian is in the same spot. His early to mid game is very strong, but he's going to start to fall off later and later. And you've got your Caitlyn online. So if I'm Upper Moons, I'm like, yeah, let's get a fight going right now. See if we can turn that into maybe breaking the base open. So it's going to be interesting to see how aggressively Upper Moons forces the issue here if they're looking to just play for this Drake in 3.5 minutes.
I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it, is that that's a guaranteed fight.
Ooh, beautiful flash kick, but the timing for the Black Shield is perfect.
That was a little risky from the Lee Sin side.
And that's so interesting that it cost the Morgana nothing, essentially. It's just a Black Shield.
I mean, I don't know. It just seems like one of those situations where even if you get that pick, like, what do you even do with it?
I mean, that's the mid laner, so then you can look to force a team fight 5v4, so there's opportunities.
I mean, their lanes
there.
aren't super pushed. Like, they weren't even together as 5. And now you have no flash for the upcoming Dragon. I don't know. I was a little iffy about it. And Morgana, dude, the spell shield.
Yes.
But, you know, overall, you know, it was a snap.
The disrespect.
The disrespect on Morgana, dude. But it was a snap decision. You know, in those situations, if you hesitate even for a second, you might miss the opportunity to get that snipe. Or that snipe. So, you know, great play from the Lee Sin to try to capitalize there. But fortunately for Leesinga Swag, a little too fast on that spell shield. This is exactly what we expected to see. Just a little back and forth, trading lanes, trying to take over that vision. They don't want anybody to be able to take it from them.
Blue buff grabbed by more shoes, 4, 3, and 5. He's looking for a 3rd item, Rabadons, sitting on the double large rod at this point.
Chilling mid lane here as a 5, just making sure they don't get caught out, clearing out as many waves as they can.
Bless you, Alma.
Bless you, Alma. What is up, dog? Yeah, you were killing it in those East Coast games for sure. Your name popped up quite often, as you can imagine. Great games. Hope to see you back next week, dog.
Yeah. Bring out that Cassiopeia again.
Yes. Yes. A lot of Cassiopeia actually today. Good
Two
champ.
games.
Good champ. Scooping up that blue buff. Nothing too crazy here like we talked about. A little bit of a lull in objectives overall. Baron is back up.
they're just keeping the presence over there. You know, again, this dragon I feel like is probably what's going to force the next fight. But
Upper Moons could force Lee Sin-a Squad to try and respond to the Baron. It's certainly risky, but it's an option. I mean, they could basically start it and just say, Lee Sin-a Squad, Swag, you have to fight us.
Isn't that like NA throws type stuff?
Were you taking notes earlier?
I feel like, hey, all 5 are up and they have full vision control. Let's try to take Baron. Feels like total NA
well,
throw
it's not.
vibes.
It's not to like finish Baron. It's like either
if you don't come here.
Yeah, if you don't come and fight us, we will take Baron. And they want, and like Upper Moons wants to 5v5 right now, so it's just like that.
Lee Sin backs real quick, finishes another item. Oh, actually, I think that he's finished at GA. That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, he's got GA.
He comes flying back in. Dragon up in 30 seconds. You can see Lee Sin-a Swag moving towards bot lane to start preparing vision-wise for this. Upper Moon says, haha, go ahead. We're going to go up here north tier.
So, here's the interesting thing is that now with the Drake spawning in 15 seconds, Upper Moons can try and force a trade.
Like, you take Dragon, we'll take...
So, that's an option, right? It's like, we're going to go to... So they're saying, we're going to go to Baron.
If you want Dragon, go for it.
If you want Dragon, take it, but we're going to take Baron. They're setting up for a fight, and so Lee Sin-a Squad has to either, they can try and...
They're going for it.
Yeah. They're going to respond. They're coming in from the bottom side of the river.
I don't think they can. I think they need to pull off of it.
They're going to get the fight that they want, though. Traps are set down by the Caitlyn. There's the ultimate from the Maokai. Can they finish it off? The Grazer's trying to get here. The Baron is low. Can they finish it off? The smite is not
Red
there.
Team got it.
It goes to the Graves. Lee Sin-a Swag has it. It's a shutdown, though, for the Caitlyn, but a shutdown in return as Corgi takes him down. Sunny takes out more shoes, and everything is going wrong for Upper Moons.
Upper Moons tries to get out of there. Looks like 2 people did survive in that fight. We're not sure if this Maokai is going to be able to make it out.
This could be the game. Death timers are long. Baron buff on Lee Sin-a Swag. Qatar is able to escape as well as Gerard.
All they have is their support and their top laner to clear these waves. That is not what you want. Maokai is not what I would say
up in 20 seconds.
A great lane clearer, but he can do what he can do. Karma can't even get near the waves.
Gerard, the piercing light, and the double tap. Corgi takes another kill. Caitlyn up in 7 seconds. More shoes 3 seconds behind. Lee Sin-a Swag takes the conservative approach here. They're going to go grab that Drake, which is now free. There's no contest here from Upper Moons. So that will mean both of these teams now on Soul Point.
Oh man, that was a really big deal. They're going to be also taking their 3rd dragon, as you said, almost or into that Soul Point area. That means the next dragon is going to be a really, really big deal.
Yes.
I'm excited to see what they end up deciding to do with this Baron. If they're just going to use it to, you know, take back control of the whole map. But overall, I'd say the game is fairly even with the exception of the Baron buff. Gold's pretty close at this point, 3, 4K, not too much. Their now turrets are pretty much even as well. Obviously, it'd be pretty easy to take the rest of those secondary turrets. However, Upper Moons did lose that inhib, which is kind of a big deal. But there's some downtime here. They're going to go ahead and farm back up, push some of these lanes, clear the jungle out. And we got about 4.5 minutes here on the Dragon. If I'm being precise, I believe it is about 4 minutes and 20 seconds away till we see that 4th Dragon, which will be a 4th Dragon for both. Yep, 4th Dragon for both sides. And that's really going to be the turning point of the game. Like, whoever ends up pulling that out is going to really close it out, in my opinion.
Yeah. The Ocean Soul giving you just so much sustain when you're dealing damage.
Graves cruising down bot lane. Zoe and Lee Sin are both down there, a little bit dangerous. He notices that and starts backing out. Clearing that middle lane with the inhib minions, cruising straight down. Siege minions cruising straight down.
Looking to maybe chase somebody down here. That's the
Graves
empowered Ahri doing so much damage here. And I say Ahri. Ahri Senpai on the Caitlyn. Flashes in, looking for LU. Just firing away with the auto attacks. The binding lands. Can they finish it off? No, they will not. The Morgana is down. Now Corgi with the ultimate. Humaniac looking to get in, but that's Sunny into the backline. Trying to chase down Ahri Senpai. But the Caitlyn is just shredding through the croc. The GA is procced. Shield from you, Humaniac, and down goes Sunny.
That's true, but at the same time, look at bot lane. Graves has been pushing this entire time. He's already taken 1 turret. He's not able to grab that second one due to Maokai's teleport.
Chase him down. They're going to get more kills here.
Graves
They're looking for the bottom lane on the top side. They're trying to chase down the Thresh.
Maokai is not built for this. This is not his strong suit. Graves is doing a great job of just doing so much damage. He's waiting for his cooldowns.
Oh, Ahri Senpai.
Oh, look, he's
Look at
actually...
the Caitlyn. Oh, no, the predictive death sentence there. But the Caitlyn is so huge. Spice
She
will
might net
not
forward.
survive.
Incredible. This Caitlyn
Gigantic. Has the GA now, too.
This Caitlyn is very, very scary.
Oh, man.
So two finished AD. Wait, no, 3 finished AD items and a GA. Is that what I'm looking at?
He's got an attack. He's got a Zeal item in the
It's RFC.
rapid fire cannon.
What does RFC do in the real game?
Attack speed, crit, and periodically extends your attack range.
Got it.
So it's like
It
you
just
have,
doubles your range in TFT.
Yeah,
I
it
have
doesn't.
no
it,
idea.
It doesn't double.
All
that
right.
would be way too bad. But it gives you like I think it's 100 extra attack range, and it's like on stacks. So it's an item that has like you get up to 100 stacks by either moving and auto attacking, and every time it hits 100, you get that auto attack, and it does a little bonus damage.
Got you.
And the great thing about Stormrazor is it now buffs that
Likelihood.
that auto attack on the RFC because it affects energized items.
Okay, so
He's a big boy.
what we've
is
seen
the
in
long
this
and short of
game
it.
is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now we're at a point in the game where it's very, very even. As soon as this inhib respawns, it should be within the next minute or so.
Oh, they're looking for the fight. That's the red just going, looking to chase him down. Qatar, he's looking for Corgi, but he can't quite catch the Lucian.
This dragon's up in a minute 20, so one way or another, a fight's about to happen.
Yes.
No matter what, a fight is about to happen. And honestly, based on that last fight, if they can't stop this Caitlyn, I don't think they can win the fight.
They did the last time when they met at Baron, though.
Yeah, well, we both watched that fight, and that fight was very not ideal.
That did not go great for Upper Boots.
So they're all backing. Everybody's getting ready. Everyone's buying up. You can see here the item lists from both sides are getting very full.
Last Whisper picked up by the Caitlyn. I actually like this to help deal with the Renekton as well as the Thresh.
You really like that? I feel like they weren't having any issues with this Renekton, but I still like where your head's at. Nonetheless, this is a quite
Qatar
fight.
absorbing so much damage. Sunny has arrived. He is going to get a little bit of sustained. Qatar just buying so much time. That's the kick. Huminic takes out Spirit Melange. Spice Melange. He's got a weird name. Kick back here. Sunny trying to get in. Qatar running for his life. Gerard going to get a good shield. Ari Senpai still firing away, but
Caitlyn
now
died.
that's the shutdown on the Caitlyn. Gerard trying to run. More
It's
shoes
all on
looking for the
Zoe.
kill, but he's slowed.
They need to
Can
help
he
her.
escape? No flash available. He's going to go down here. The kill for Sunny, and it's just Gerard and Yahoo-Maniac.
Did Zoe jump over the wall and then jump back?
So that's how that ability works.
That sucks.
You go in one direction, out like, and you jump out of a portal, and then you go back.
Do you have to go back?
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
That's
I mean, the only way you don't go back is like if you get CC'd on the other side, and you probably don't.
Yep. No, same page. I was just like, clearly not ideal. No chance of a steal there.
Ocean Soul leasing a swag.
Which means tons of mana.
No, it's only health regen now. Yeah, it gives
TFT
you.
doesn't help at all.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But this, you know what it does mean?
What?
Baron.
Yeah. So this is a pretty rough spot for Upper Moons. They've obviously put up quite the fight here. In this, we're in a 40-minute game already.
Right.
You know, this is as late game as it gets nowadays in this current meta, and in about 5.5 minutes, we're gonna be seeing the Mountain Drake. No, sorry, the Nope. What's
Elder.
The Elder Drake come out in another almost 6 minutes until the next Baron, but I assume the game will be over.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think we're gonna be
I
seeing
feel
another
like
Drake.
if you're leasing a swag and you don't win before Elder Dragon spawns, you're doing something wrong.
And I actually feel like I agree with that. If you don't win by then, you might lose. Because Upper Moons, if they survive that long, then they survive that long because they found a mechanic to come back in the game.
Yeah.
But right now with this Baron buff and as strong as they are, if they force a fight, I don't know how Upper Moons could possibly win it.
And because even as strong as you are, I feel like you don't want to give Upper Moons the opportunity to grab that Elder, because if they do, this game ends. You lose.
I agree.
They're looking for something. They're going to try and chase the team down. Qatar going to back away and avoid the Dark Binding.
Probably trying to force a
They
bad
are.
engage.
They're looking for a fight.
But they need their fight.
Uh-oh, Gerard caught. He's going to get slowed. The cleanse comes out trying to survive.
Uh-oh, this is bad. This
Just
is bad.
barely able to get
they
away.
They have to disengage. They got to
They
get
can,
out of
though.
there.
There comes the ultimate from Qatar. Nature's Advance will get
What's the
them
cooldown
out
on his
of
ult? Like
trouble.
8 seconds?
Qatar, it's not that long. It's probably like 45 seconds, if that. At this point, mid inhibitor under threat, and it is going to go down to Lee Sin and Swag. Death Sentence will miss. They're still pressing their advantage right now. They've got a few Baron minions in here. Upper Moon's trying to defend their base as best they can. More shoes. Ooh. Luckily had the Banshee's Veil, otherwise he would have been caught by that Death Sentence of Spice Melange.
Since when did minions get buffed by Baron?
Yeah. All right. I'll take that one. I'm literally like.
It's okay, my friend.
I'm like, what minions?
It's okay. You're a little out of your element here. Death Sentence just short of more shoes there. They're just trying to throw out as much poke as they can to clear these waves and buy some time. Death Sentence will land, but Qatar is the last target you want to land that on. He does not care.
Going for that bottom lane here. They're going to take down this turret nice and easily. Great hook, actually going to be able to...
Here comes the fight. Sunny just gets melted. He gets forced out of the Guardian Angel. Now there's the ultimate coming out from Corgi. Good kick. Knocks Kitsuo away. That's a GA off of the Lucian. Spice goes down. Sunny is low. They're able to take down Qatar, but do they have the damage? They do. It's a double kill. Can they get more? They're going to be able to clear out the waves. Lee Sin and Swag running for their life. Okay. Honestly, that is a 1-for-3, a huge fight for Upper Moons, and they buy themselves some more time.
So this fight was absolutely exactly what they needed. Their base took so much damage. They lost an inhib, they lost a tower, they lost another inhib, and
but
both
they didn't lose either Nexus towers.
Oh, yeah,
they saved both Nexus towers,
but
which
they're
is
so
huge.
weak at this point that like if they leave the base for even a minute without an inhib,
they go down pretty quick. Yeah, they do regen, but it's
those siege
slow.
minions, in any Baron minions apparently that exist, they're gonna just destroy the turrets like free. So I'm pretty nervous that they would consider leaving the base, which I'm assuming they won't, as they still have another 2 minutes until they really need to.
Yeah.
So I say hang out in the base, keep that top lane strong. How long is inhib spawn time? Is it a minute and a half? 2 minutes?
5.
It's 5 minutes?
5 minutes spawn.
That is forever.
Yeah, it's
oh my gosh.
Time. It's a long
I thought it was like
time.
max like 3 minutes.
No, it's fine.
Dang. Okay. Well, in that case, flip. Okay. They got to push
the
those lanes
The
out.
thing is, though, and the question is does Lee Sin and Swag go for a base race, like split push kind of play? Because they know that Upper Moons does have to, in 90 seconds, Upper Moons has to leave their base. They have to contest the Elder Dragon. Lee Sin and Swag have really two decisions there. They can either fight them and hope that they can win there, or they might just fight right now as Kitsuo having to run away from the Nature's Advance. That's the flash kick, but it doesn't catch the Graves back into the team. Death Sentence is going to land. That's huge as that's the Lee Sin forced into his GA. Qatar's going to fall. It's now a 5v3. Upper Moons is running, but this might be the game. Lee Sin and Swag.
Everybody aborts. Back to base. Defense time.
It may not be enough. There's a huge wave built up in the bottom lane.
And they just pushed mid all the way through as well.
Oh, Gerard is trying to proxy the wave here in mid. They're going to try and clear bot as best they can, but they can just take the towers and probably win the game. One Nexus tower down. Lee Sin and Swag with another finals in their sights. They will take down Upper Moons, and they have a shot to take another title.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Lee Sin and Swag, no matter what today, we have seen these guys take down opponent after opponent. All these guys, like, honestly, incredible job. Upper Moons, we haven't seen anyone get put anywhere near that kind of fight up against Lee Sin and Swag today. They brought them to almost, what was that, almost a 45-minute, 50-minute game?
Yeah, that was a long game.
That was a long game. They drew them out all the way to the very end. They had that back and forth, even all the way down to that last engagement. It was really back and forth. We could see the Caitlyn there, obviously, was really the shining star in the Upper Moon side. Yeah. As soon as she went down in that last fight, we kind of knew it was over, as she's their only chance to shred through the enemy team. But that was a blast to watch. I'd say if we're talking MVPs for the game, oh man, what comes to mind?
I feel like it's Corgi.
Yeah.
His Lucian was actually super
thinking
clean.
that. I was thinking that.
Spice great hooks throughout, set up a lot of good plays, specifically in the first 15 minutes, and got them that early lead. But I feel like Corgi, I think he only died once. He had over 10 kills. He had a huge game, and we, talked a lot about like, this Lucian, he's going to fall off. The Caitlyn's going to be stronger, but he continued to be relevant and just played really well. So I think credit to him. He had a pop-off performance here on the Lucian.
I agree. I mean, I feel like especially with that Caitlyn, like he shut him down early so long that Caitlyn finally got that early double kill. Well, not early, like mid-game double kill, which allowed him to finally open up with those 2 items. But nevertheless, like Lucian was all over the place, like always getting early picks or like picks, wherever they were open, anytime someone stretched out, because he was just so strong so early. So I agree. Let's go ahead and give him the MVP for the game. Great job. Excited to see him back, to see if he's going to stay on that Lucian like he's been doing all day.
Yeah.
If we're going to see something else, we'll see. Someone might actually ban it out, because they've been targeting a lot of people. No one's targeted him yet, and he's just been hanging out in this comfort pick down bottom, just cleaning up every single time.
Well, we will find out when we return from this break. When we come back, we've got our finals for the last bracket of the day. Lee Sing a Swag will return.
What's going on, guys? Luke Shimon Hebrew here, and this week, Esports Arena is going online. Yep, that's right, online. That means Monday through Sunday, we're gonna be hosting tournaments every single day for all different types of gaming communities. We wanna hear from you about which games you want us to run tournaments for, but in the meantime, I think we got some stuff you might like. And did I mention thousands of dollars in prizing? Actually, I don't think that I did. Anyway, I got some of my friends here to shed some light on the situation, so we're gonna hear from them first.
Hey y'all, Yeso here. We're gonna kick off the week with Summoner's Rift action on Monday nights. $500 in prize pool. Better see y'all there.
Hey guys, if you don't know already, we're doing online tournaments. Kicking off Tuesday, Warzone, you gotta be there. Kill race tournament, squads, don't miss out, all right guys? It's gonna be a $10 entry fee as well as a $1,000 prize pool, guys. So let's not miss out on that one because, boy, you don't wanna get sent to the gulag.
On Wednesdays, we have Fortnite 2v2 box fights. Grab your favorite duo for a $1,000 prize pool.
What's going on? I'm Haloran, one of your community managers. Get ready. Thursday nights, we're gonna have Smash Ultimate. We'll do 2 of them, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. You wanna be there for your chance at a $500 prize pool, and maybe I'll cash you.
Oh! Nice back air! There it is. That's game number 3.
You got this?
Yeah, I got this. On Fridays, we're going to be doing Team Fight Tactics tournaments. Again, there's going to be 2 tournaments, one at 7 p.m. PST and one at 7 p.m. EST. Each player is going to have a $10 entry fee, but they're competing for a $300 prize pool. So get those galaxies ready and let's see what we can do. Oh, did I mention we're going to be streaming as well? Walmart.com/esports arena. I'll take over.
You got it, Luke. Hey guys, Yeso back once again. Saturdays, we've got Rocket League 3v3 tournaments coming to you, 2 of them on the day, and a $500 prize pool. You're not gonna wanna miss it. I'll see you there.
Hey guys, let's not forget about the last tournament of the week, Sunday, Fortnite Custom Duo Tournament. Make sure to grab your partner because there's gonna be a $1,000 prize pool. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Okay guys, see you guys there.
So there you have it. No matter what you're into, we're gonna have thousands of dollars in prizes on the line all night, every night of the week, Monday through Sunday. But what are you into? Let us know. But until then, we'll see you there when Esports Arena takes your home from competitive gaming online.
Oh, baby, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned for our last game of the day. We're getting ready for our grand final in the Western bracket. Yeso and Shimona here getting ready to get into the action. We've got a matchup between Lee,
So sweaty.
Swag, and Season 11 is ours.
I'm super ready for this game. Lee Singa Swag has just been slapping all day long, doing nothing but winning, almost losing psych, winning again. They're just honestly monsters. And on the other side, what is it? S11 is ours.
Season 11 is ours, yeah.
These guys actually took out our star-strutted Corn CCU boys.
Yes.
Rest in
How
peace,
dare they.
Alma and the gang. But at the same time, they're here in the grand finals, ready for their chance to take down the reigning champs, Lee Singa Swag, who, may I add, might win another $250 to bring their total for the day up to 500 USD. Incredible.
That's a pretty good day.
It is a lot.
250 is a good day. 500 is that's a great day.
That's a good day. That's a good day.
Sharing is caring.
And exactly what we said was going to happen happened. We see the instant Lucian ban.
Smart.
Lee
I like
Sin
it.
ban to follow it up. On the other side, we have, what is that, Orin and Mordekaiser. That's an interesting ban. We haven't seen a Mord ban quite yet. Assuming some intel has been shared, and they know that the Mordekaiser
Doing their
is-
research.
Yeah, a little researcherino, Pappuccino. And they're looking for their 3rd ban of the game. I mean, what are you thinking?
You could maybe hit
J4?
Sunny with a ban, J4. Okay, the card.
Okay, so they're really targeting that jungle. You know, they're
Which
going to let
probab-
Sonny play,
probably means
or
we
Sunny
probably get
play
another
whatever he
Graves.
wants. Oh, a Cho'Gath ban. Okay, that's interesting.
I'm expecting probably another Graves game out of Kitsuo.
It was
he
really
could
effective.
go for the set. Yeah, his Graves was pretty good. So I would say
Ooh, Senna, first pick, can't go wrong with Senna. We actually haven't seen Senna winning too much today, but Senna definitely, obviously, a fantastic champion and a great first pick. Kind of hard to counter pick, so.
yeah, it's I believe 0-2 on the day in terms of games that have been
That we've seen,
on
at
the
least, yeah.
broadcast. But we'll see if maybe Snap can perform better on it. Maybe grab them a win. J4 picked up by Sunny here, and there it is, the Graves. So we get the return of the top J4 from Sunny. Kitsuo is going to run it back with the Graves once again. So early comfort picks for Lee.
Okay, but we know we're going up against this J4 top. We know he's going to go very heavy AD.
Yep.
He's going to build tanky, but he's going to have a lot of AD runes and whatnot. He's going to be very high damage early on. What do you pick against this J4 top?
So you can go. Your best bet is probably to just pick a ranged top laner.
Okay.
You can maybe go with the Kennen and bring some team fighting presence with you. You can go for something a little spicy like a Quinn or a Vayne.
Maybe
it's
a
certainly
Kayle?
risky. Kayle.
How about a Renekton?
Kayle, you could. Renekton, I mean, hey, it's possible.
I mean,
Like,
Renekton's
I don't know if.
He's just a go-to. Renekton is such a solid champion. And I like the Elise pick, too. We have not seen an Elise today, but I know Elise is coming back into the meta a little bit. We have a lot of LCS players that love their Elise just because of how much utility and damage she brings.
Yeah, great at tower dives with the cocoon and being able to drop aggro under the tower. So can be very key in some of those early plays. Great
Zyra?
pick ability and the Zyra. So interestingly enough, Zyra, who is a pick that I really haven't seen a lot of as of late, has seemingly had a high priority today. And we've seen it in. We've only seen it in support, I think. I don't think we've seen it mid today, but we saw like the Lulu mid, the Morgana mid, but like Zyra actually popping up a lot here in Spice now with, I believe, his second game on the pick that we've seen. So he's loving it, and this, interestingly enough, means that without that early Lucian pick, Season 11 is ours can ban out more 80 carries for Corgi, so he will be forced down a little further into the champion pool. He'll have to dig a little deeper as the Anivia is banned by Lee Singa-Swag.
Looking here, got that Caitlyn ban, just taking that out. Anivia's an interesting ban.
Yeah, typically a target ban. And okay, so Lee Singa-Swag, despite having success earlier today against the Senna Tom Kench lane, are saying that's too much safety. We're going to take that Kench off of the board.
Kench was so annoying, though.
Yeah, no, trust me, I don't disagree with it at all. Just
Thresh ban, I like that. Wait.
Respect, Spice. Hey, Spice has had a great game on Thresh.
Wait, Zyra.
Yeah, I mean, that could be them maybe seeing LUE playing Zyra a little bit and maybe thinking it could go mid. It's typically a support, so you may have wasted a ban, but it's possible. Who knows?
Ashe, kind of an unsuspected AD carry pick. You know, we saw one Ashe earlier, didn't do super hot. I like Ashe in general. I guess I was expecting maybe, Lucian and Caitlyn are banned.
Lucian and Caitlyn off of the board.
Ooh, so that really does limit the overall pool of, those champs that they were looking for. So I guess I don't disagree with the Ashe then, that arrow can be so effective at starting fights, closing them out, saving your life, whatever it might be.
And should have a solid lane matchup into the Senna.
Yeah. Better range too, right? Senna's pretty short range.
Senna has scaling range on her souls. She gets extra auto attack range every 25 souls she gets. So her range can actually get really, really long.
Okay.
It's dumb. Yeah, it's very dumb.
But that's
Aurelia,
not laning phase, right?
No. Early her range is fine. Okay. Galio support. We talked about it earlier today. We're like, Galio doesn't really go with support anymore. He got the nerfs to his taunt. That's a Galio support because it's really a mid. So, interestingly enough, there's very little magic damage on Season 11 Zars. 280 solo laners, your 80 carry. Elise's magic damage does not scale that well.
Neither, and
She's
Galio
more
as a
early to
support
mid.
won't do that
And
much damage
yeah,
either.
he's not going to either. So this is an interesting composition here. I like leasing a swag. Their draft.
You like their draft?
Right off the board.
I mean, Lulu is scary, and we saw this Lulu mid really dominate.
It looked really good earlier today.
I'm trying to think like how Aurelia might do against Lulu. Aurelia is an insane laning champion.
Yeah.
She's a lot of damage output. She can do some crazy stuff. Her only weakness, obviously, is that mana element or mana component in general. But
it really just feels like whoever is getting, it's like if the Lulu can get the polymorph off before the Aurelia gets the stun, then she should be fine. But if the Aurelia is getting the stun off first and can get the resets on her Q, she should win those trades. So like the Lulu is under threat, but there are some like outplay options there and some defensive capabilities with her shield and her Q. But it's not going to be an easy lane for the Lulu. The other thing you do have to realize too is like the Aurelia is also, this is like melee into range, so there's some early trading advantages in favor of the Lulu with the ranged auto attacks. So it could be an interesting lane to watch.
Yep, no, definitely mid's going to be for sure interesting just to see if this Lulu really can bully the Aurelia out of the lane or not. Top lane, Renekton, Yarvin, pretty cool. Could be, could go either way. We saw Sunny play very aggro and dominate that lane against that Poppy early on.
Bodied the Poppy.
So that's another lane we're going to have to keep our eyes on. Jungle, Elise Graves. Interesting to see kind of, how Elise can do those tower dives. That's really what she's known for. She can just hop off of the aggro. And then a Senna Galio bot lane against Ashe Zyra. That seems very explosive on both sides. So a lot of I'm expecting an early aggressive game, and a team snowballing is kind of what I predict here. But we'll have to wait and see as we jump in here in a little over a minute or two.
Yeah, just a few final reminders for all of you folks at home as we prepare for our grand finals. First, check out our socials. You can see them scrolling across the ticker at the bottom of your screen right now. Check us out at esportsarena.com for more information on everything we got going on. And if you guys are trying to get some gaming in, trying to compete in some tournaments, maybe win some cash, consider signing up for all of our tournaments in Esports Arena online.
Wait. But what if I want to play on Tuesdays?
Ooh, are you a fan of Warzone?
What about Wednesdays, though?
You like Fortnite box fighting?
Thursdays.
I think I got some Smash for
Fridays.
you. TFT's pretty cool. They just released a new set.
But I actually only have time to play on Saturday.
Ooh. Yo, Rocket League is OG, dude.
Damn, well, you got something every day, but you don't have anything on Sunday, though.
I mean, I guess Arenas Duos doesn't count in Fortnite. I don't know.
More Fortnite. Love it.
Yes.
Incredible. That's so much action on every night of the week, guys. Make sure you guys cruise through. If you guys want to play games, we're just here playing games. We're all stuck in our houses just like we are. This is actually my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently quarantined in my bedroom.
Yep.
This is virtual JC. I see if I touch him, I go directly through him.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
If I punch Luke in the face
all
right
right,
now,
all right. Let's all calm. Let's all calm down.
You're like, okay, 6 feet,
Right,
social distancing,
6
get
feet,
away from me.
6 feet. No, for real, guys, though, stay inside, stay safe. We're out here at
Wash your
Esports
hands.
Arena. Wash your hands, do your thing. Unless you're at your house, then you don't have to wash your hands, guys. It's not overrated. Just kidding. Wash your hands was a joke. But we're here at Esports Arena, just running online tournaments for you guys. We want you guys to be competing and having a good time while you're at home. So hang out with us.
Matcherino.com/ESA.
Boom. Drop a like, a follow, a subscription if you're just hanging out and you want a little ESA Badgerino.
Yeah.
It's only $4.99 or free with Twitch Prime. But overall, we appreciate all you guys hanging out with us today. It's been a really fun day. We've had a lot of really fun matchups. Leasing a Swag, obviously, our MVPs of the day, as these guys have been crushing through the bracket. But I would love to see these guys win again or lose. I don't know. I'm non-biased. I'm a caster.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's free with Kathy's wallet amount.
That's true.
Kathy, gift everyone subs in chat, please. How many viewers do we have? 40. Gift them all.
Give them all subs. I would say that I'm pretty excited for tomorrow's Warzone broadcast. You'll be back.
This is our first. Yeah, I'll be back. Our first Warzone stream, at least for Esports Arena.
Yeah,
I know
not
we
counting
did.
Code
We
Reds,
produced.
yeah.
We produced Code Green last week, which shout out to the production staff, killing it.
Yep.
But it'll be our first Esports Arena Warzone stream.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It should be fun.
I also am very excited. Got a lot of good players already kind of coming in, so we should have some interesting content to watch. If you guys are a fan of the new Call of Duty Battle Royale mode, be sure you guys check us out here tomorrow, 4 p.m. PST, till about 10 p.m. PST, just like today. But for now, let's jump into the grand finals and wrap today's broadcast up with Season 11 is ours versus our reigning champions, Lee Singa Swag.
Okay, folks, closing out the day with what promises to be a beast of a matchup
It's gonna be so aggressive, I know it.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait, and we don't have to. They're onto the Rift. They're ready to go. 5-point start from Lee Singa Swag, just defending for any invades, and similar start from Season 11 is ours, though they do have the dual lane actually camping in this front brush, so maybe they catch out the Lee Singa bottom lane as they come down here, get some early damage.
We'll see.
Have to see. I'm all for these actually early brush cheeses. I've been doing them a ton in solo queue lately, where I just go into the brush in river if I'm blue side, and it's just...
You wait for them to come down from blue? Yeah.
Because... And I'm playing in silver and gold right now, so like people don't respect you, and they take that super greedy path through river, and it's just like I win this trade every time. So it's a good time. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
It's a good time.
So we got this J4 top, the patented Sunny top lane, Jarvan 4.
It's not fun if you're on the other team. If you're Sunny, it's a great time. It's a blast.
Let's go and Lisa.
Oh, they're up in the river now.
Leash in that blue. They're going straight.
Yes,
the
they
river.
did it. Yes, they did it. Corgi's in trouble. He's going to get taunted. So much damage here. Does he flash away?
Loses
He
his
does.
flash right away.
He does get over the wall, but they're still getting great damage onto Spice. Another auto from Snap.
She wants to flash it. Oh, she was going to do it.
She was thinking about it.
She knew she would die, though.
Yeah. Flash off of Corgi. Still has heal available, but that is a very low average.
I really respect that, though, because it was one of those situations where it's like, okay, do you take the do you trade flashes and you both die and take the first blood, or do you just take the flash and walk away? And it looks like that's what they decided to do.
Break the wrist, walk away.
Break the wrist, walk away. That's always the direction to go.
And
we've seen that time and time again today, where the less greedy players have really been coming out on top. The people who can really control that lust for those kills, if you will. And they're not letting up. If you look bot lane, it's just non-stop pressure coming up from both sides. That Ashe is still very low on both health and mana. And top lane, this Renekton's getting a little ballsy.
Oh, he's going to eat a tower shot. Does Sunny have the flanking strike? Yes, he does. 2 autos will finish it off. It's first blood to the top side. And a kill in the bottom lane as well as
just a moment too late, actually, as you see them barely taking that first blood top lane, which is really unfortunate because you know they wanted to take that second lane, or that first blood bot lane.
Prancy gets the kill bot side, takes out Corgi. Good start there for the Season 11 is ours bottom lane.
And they might dive this Zarya.
Yes, Zyra is in a lot of trouble.
Okay,
Sandwich is down here, misses the cocoon. Taunt comes out there from Prancy.
And that's going to be the closeout, but now the question is,
can Sandwich get away?
Sandwich.
Run, Spider, run. Yes, that stealth is so good from the Senna, and it will get the Elise out safe.
This is a big deal. 2 early kills coming out from S11 is ours. Of course, Lee Singa Swag did get that first blood up top, so we have to keep our eye on that J4 Renekton matchup, as it might start to snowball much quicker than anyone might expect. However, at the same time, this bot lane...
Oh, they're coming back? Sandwich is here again, maybe looking for another dive.
Wow.
You want to talk about non-stop aggression?
Yes, for real. And this Galio is just doing so much damage non-stop. It's constantly throwing out those, what even are they? Gusts of wind?
Oh, the Winds of War.
Winds of War.
Winds of War is it?
Doing so much damage with those. You can see J4 again just bullying the Renekton in lane nonstop. I'm definitely going home and playing J4 top lane. Catch me on the ladder. You tell me I won't. I absolutely will. That's
I believe it. That's going to
kill.
be the dive, but Sandwich actually takes him down. Meanwhile, TP up here from Anthony. He's looking to get out Kitsuo. Does Renekton get in here? He's very low. He doesn't want to risk giving over the kill, but Anthony can maybe get it done. Beautiful stun there. He's looking for the resets, but the Minion Wave is too healthy. He's going to flash in. He's looking for the kill. He does get it. The reset on the Q. Oh, he avoids the flag and drag. Flash in. Sunny does finish the kill. He has the Tiamat, and now Sandwich has to run away, but it's still a 1-for-2 top side.
Still pretty decent. Unfortunately, that does give the red buff to J4.
This is very terrifying. Snap's going to look for the root. Spice Melange is going to sacrifice himself. The Valiant support dying for his laner.
I'm actually a little disappointed Galio took the kill there, but again, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's fine. A buff Galio support is never a bad thing, as those bad boys can get real tanky and real strong and just press that button.
Press that button.
Good damage coming on both sides, and unfortunately, like we talked about, he does have red buff, so Renekton is going to lose every trade, no matter what. But at the same time, that J4 just, you know, farming it up. Renekton's trying to do his best to keep up with farm, and he did get that kill, which was really what he needed there.
Yes, he did. And trying to hold his own in the top side, down about 20 CS.
So we talked about how aggressive this is gonna
Kitsuo's into the mid lane, and the knee's going to go down.
We literally said at the beginning of this game, this was going to be so aggressive.
Yeah.
And it has been non-stop battles in every single lane. The junglers are everywhere. Mid lanes, bot lane, top lanes, mid lane. Everybody's everywhere. It's anarchy, and these guys are not letting up.
Sandwich is here, but Kitsuo is still here as well. That's going to be the polymorph to slow him down. The room from the Zyra is just a little too late. The room from bottom lane does not secure the kill.
I told you, it's anarchy. Everybody's everywhere, okay? What lane? Lane phase? No. We're done with this. Lane phase is over. It's time to roam, boys.
It's kill phase.
It's kill phase. Kill or be killed.
I mean, combined kills per minute over 1 as we've got 8 kills in 6.5 minutes. So you could say these teams are playing a little on, they got their feet on the gas pedal.
They got their feet on the gas pedal, and that's not going to let up at all. I do feel this Inferno Drake is going to be a point of contention over the next minute or so as these players start to try to control the vision within that mid-river area. You know, this first Drake actually is going to be a pretty big deal given how aggressive the gameplay has been so far. And we're really going to have to see who can secure it based on, you know, the next bottom fight, which I feel is coming pretty soon.
All right. Looking for some maybe more aggression here on the bottom side. Spice is still looking for the roots, but the Elise is back down here once more, but spotted out quickly enough by leasing a swag. They will escape from trouble. And the knee, meanwhile, spots out the Graves.
Where are you going?
Throws out his ultimate. Maybe looking to chase down Kitsuo. That's the stun. Sandwich on his way. Needs the cocoon. Flash not available. Kitsuo will escape.
Okay, a little bit of damage on the jungler. Might force the jungler back. This might be an opportunity to go for the dragon. We'll see what they end up doing. Renekton's having a pretty hard time underneath the tower here. I would say probably within the next wave or two, he's probably going to get dived and killed. He looked pretty low, and J4 obviously can do quite a bit of damage, but it looks like J4 is actually roaming towards mid. Might just be placing some wards and or pushing for that blue buff, but S11 is ours, is going to take that first Infernal Drake. Little red buff here for Graves, nothing too crazy going on. J4 did just place a couple wards, identify that the blue buff is up and head back to lane, giving Graves an opportunity to cruise into the jungler's jungle and go for that blue buff, but Aurelia and Elise are both heading there right now. J4 is coming down to kind of engage there as well, so it looks like there's going to be a fight around this blue buff. Elise might have enough time to jump in and take it. Here comes Aurelia. Aurelia can't take it in time.
Goodbye, and the knee's going to go down. Kitsuo gets the kill, but here comes the roam. The Renekton has arrived. The Croc is here. Kitsuo gets over the wall, though, and Sandwich goes down. Now it's just the 1v2, and Sandwich, even with the dominance, can he take them down? He will not. Kitsuo grabs another one. He's on a killing spree.
Yeah, I mean, leasing a swag has been doing a great job of just hitting all the important pieces of the map, engaging, and then just walking away. Meanwhile, S11ORs has had these really big power plays in specific areas and being able to take some of those objectives, but it's been so back and forth that, you know, Leeson has managed to secure about a 3K gold lead and a no turrets actually have gone down at all, so We'll see. S11 as ours has that first Drake. I'd say it's pretty close on kind of both sides. Obviously, I got my eyes on that J4 up top, as a lot of the gold lead is sitting in his pockets right now. But this Graves as well has been doing a great job just roaming.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's really top side.
Yeah.
Both top and Jungle are sitting at 3, 1, and 2 score lines for the side of Leasing a Swag. Meanwhile, the lead for Season 11 as ours is in the bottom lane. Snap, as well as Prancy, have been looking very
Look at that Galio.
good.
I told you shouldn't have taken that kill. He's got all the gold.
I mean, okay, here's the interesting thing. So they've gone with the fasting Senna once more. So the Galio is taking the farm.
Yes, yeah.
And now with the kills, and he's building like mid lane Galio.
Yep.
He rushed Protobelt.
And he's
like,
2-0-1.
Yeah. You know, and so with the fasting Senna approach, you also don't buy the support items. So
Yeah.
honestly,
You like
I'm
this?
actually fine with him taking the 2 early kills. He's got a Protobelt at 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I think he's the first one to finish a full item as the support.
Uh-oh.
Like,
This is an easy kill.
yeah, dive on the top side. Kitsuo able to take down the Renekton. Samvich having
They
a
should be able
rough
to take
go of
this
it.
turret as well, if they want it, I guess.
They're going to look for it. They may not be able to completely take it down, but they should at least get 2 tower plates, just because the tower gets tankier and tankier the more plates you take in a single shove. So can they finish it off? They don't have the wave to finish it off this time.
Wow, you're right.
Rift Herald is available for Kitsuo, but it seems like he's going to be a little greedy and save it. Okay, they're going to wait for the next wave. They know the Renekton is not coming back. He doesn't have TP, so they should finish the tower.
And even if Renekton came back, they could just kill him.
Oh, Sandwich in trouble a little bit, but does get support from
Here
the
comes
bottom
the
lane.
TP.
Teleport on its way.
Zyra almost got
J4 is here. That's the arrow of the flash. Will not save you. Cataclysm catches him as the tower falls on the top side. Snap goes gold, but he's in big trouble. The ultimate comes out, but it will not save him. Corgi with a kill, and now Prancy trying to get a kill of his own. Goes in with the Protobelt, but it's a double kill.
Nice.
The Ignite will take down the Ashe, but it's still 2 for 1 in favor of Leasing a Swag.
That's a big kill on that Ashe, though. You know, at least getting something out of that engagement that definitely wasn't ideal already. Walking away with nothing would have been a pretty rough situation to be in. Being able to actually capitalize on that was a big deal for the Galio there as he continues to bulldoze and become stronger and stronger, if you will. Irelia trying to back here. Graves going to interrupt
Rift
that.
Herald in the mid lane.
This is bad news bears.
This gold lead is going to just continue to grow. It's already 5,500
Wow,
gold. This is going to be another tower for
Irelia is going
them.
in. Irelia wants to take out this Graves. I don't know
Yeah,
if
but
this
you're
is-
about to not have a tower, but here comes the hero's entrance from the Galio. Does get the knockup. Now it's a 4v2. Big trouble here as the Graves
That's
is
a
shut down,
And
but the
Senna-
Elise goes down.
And the Senna pulls the shutdown. That's a huge deal. Big gold buff for Senna, which is exactly what they need bot lane, as the bot lane on the other side was getting pretty strong. But with that shutdown on Senna and the already fed Galio, they might actually be able to start pulling some of these fights in the other direction.
Yeah, that should be a first item for Snap. He should be able to back and finish the Umbral Glaive now, which gives more vision control, some more lethality and AD. So Snap is going to be feeling pretty good about that.
I'm
soon
pretty
as he
worried
backs.
about this Renekton not being able to be a tank. Because
He's having a bad day.
He's been so shut down and constantly abused up top that he's just not going to be effective late game. It's going to take him so long to become the wall that a normal Renekton is.
This is going to be rough. He has smartly pivoted to more of a tanky start as he's going to rush the Titanic Hydra. Still gives you some of the damage and the ability to clear out and shove waves, but you won't have as much damage threat in terms of trying to take out the key targets on or on Leasing a Swag. But meanwhile, in the bottom lane, beautiful taunt setup. The disrespect here. LEU going to go down. The
Another
kill
big
goes
kill
to
for
Snap.
Senna. Senna's
Arrow
dead.
down to the bottom lane.
Senna's
It is
dead for
juked
sure.
out. Snap's going to get the heal from his Q.
Oh my God.
Kitsuo has to run away. Here
That's
comes
the
the damage.
taunt.
There's the flash. But the
Bucks
Elise
out.
is here. They're looking for the kill.
That's
and
it.
down goes Kitsuo. Now they're looking for more. They've
is
caught
huge.
out Corgi. Corgi is dead. It's a shutdown for the Aurelia. A 3-0 in favor of Season 11 is ours.
Okay, so that was obviously a very big fight for Season 11 as ours. Now, how do you capitalize on this? There's not really any key objectives
Push bot.
here as the Dragon's already gone.
Yeah, you just got to shut bot. You've already got people down here. You've got a wave building up. Press for that Tier 1 tower.
At least he's going to go ahead and steal that blue buff. I like that. Take out this ward. There's a couple. You know, take what you can get.
Yeah, you do what you can here.
All right, we got it. We got it. pushes bot up a little bit, nothing too crazy. You see J4 down there just hanging out. He obviously did his fair share of pushing while everybody was having fun at the Dragon. He is now very far ahead of everyone else in CS. He actually has a 33 CS lead from his next highest opponent. And that's same with Lulu, as they are tied with CS. So both those guys are going to be stacked. Lulu 1-1-1, so just kind of been hanging out throughout the game, not doing anything too crazy, but as far as the CS goes, still very, very powerful. Yeah, I mean, J4 and Graves are obviously both very strong. We have seen the Graves just involved in everything. He's been everywhere, all over the map. He basically got top, put them on a snowball, left for a while, came back, snowballed it some more. Renekton is just walking around. He's got less health than a level 1 Sona. And it's, you know.
Oh, man.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I do.
Tried. But 10-10 on the scoreboard, but a 5K difference in gold for the Lee Sin swag.
Yeah, still firmly in the lead despite that last fight going to Season 11 as ours, but helps him close the gap a little bit here. Drake up in just under 3 minutes. Both teams have a single Drake respectively. But 2 towers to 0, Lee Sin swag up in map pressure, and that's big trouble. That's a good Justice punch, but Snap's still gonna go down. The collapse in the bottom lane gets 2 kills for Lee Sin swag.
That was so dominant. And look at top lane at the same time. They're trying to 2v1 J4, and J4's like, ha ha ha.
3v1, and he may still get a kill. He's going to look for the flag. Yes, that is 1 kill. Maybe looking for another.
Oh!
The Renekton just barely survives.
Dude, I really thought he was going to get the double. I think he would have got it if Aurelia didn't come.
I mean, he still goes one. He probably doesn't die if the Aurelia is there. He probably
2v1s, kills both, takes a turret.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if he could take the turret. I think
not
the
with
turret's
that
full
attitude,
health.
dude. Come on. You gotta believe. J4.
I don't know, man. I'm not great
baby.
at math, but it didn't add up there.
Yeah, I actually, the armor plating thing is something that's kind of newish to me, and watching how much tankier the turrets get is extraordinary.
Yeah, I mean, it's this interesting dichotomy where it makes early towers harder to take, but it also makes them more valuable, and you get chunks of gold as you work through them in the first 14 minutes on those first towers. So it's been an interesting wrinkle, and I think it's been overall a really good change for League. So I definitely am a fan.
I also am a fan. I'm a fan of this game, as it's been such non-stop action. It's been easily one of the most exciting matches we watched all day.
24 kills in 17 minutes.
I know. And I mean,
that's good.
And they're going for the Baron. Lee Sin swag says we got to close this game out. Oh, I'm sorry. They're going for the Rift Herald.
It's in the same spot.
Yeah, you're
they
right.
baited you. They baited you.
It's too early for Baron.
Fair.
Yeah, it's too early anyway. I got so many kills. It's okay. But taking this Rift Herald is huge. Another Dragon coming up in 50 seconds as well. Another Ocean Drake, if you will.
Yep.
I'm gonna be cruising down there in the bot lane. So they're taking that Rift Herald. Did the Rift Herald go top lane? Is that where it went?
It's been picked up by the Graves. Hasn't dropped it yet. He's going to recall. First tower there picked up by Season 11 is ours. 18 minutes into this game, and gives him a little more gold, down 5K.
Yeah, they've been keeping that 5K distance between them pretty consistent, and it's surprising they didn't manage to close it out with the addition of that turret. But wait, they took a third turret. That makes sense. Like I said, 10 seconds on this next Drake here. He might be waiting for the Rift Herald to drop at the same time as the Drake.
Yeah, and that's certainly an option. You can drop it
like mid or top, and then
or
even bot.
He's already going down to the Drake though, so it really just seems like they're just going to say, hey, we're just going to take this Ocean, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Season 11 is ours. Isn't even set up to try and contest this. They're going to be very late to the play, so they're just going to concede.
It's definitely not a crucial Drake to take at this stage in the game. Based on assuming that you can't win a team fight, it's probably smarter just to give it up and wait for that next chance or wait for your next
only number
pick.
2.
Yeah. This next one, maybe a little bit more reason to contest it, but even then, not worth losing the game over. So we're going to see them just continuing to farm up.
Oh,
and
good Justice punch to block the engage initially.
Arrow.
But the arrow rings right through the uprights. Sets up the kill on a snap.
The J4 can engage anywhere. Oh my gosh.
Hero's
Aurelia has to
entrance
get
to
out of
try and
there. Oh,
save
okay.
the Aurelia. Snap already flashing over the wall.
So
The
many
flash
flashes.
as well. But the flag and drag will land and sets up the kill on a sandwich. Prancy trying to get away, and the Comet from LUE will get the kill.
That's going to be a 3 for 0 coming out here from the Lee Singa Swag. We just see there the J4 engages, and he says, don't worry, my team's about 10 seconds behind me. You can punch me. All three of you punch me for as long as you want. I'm away from my team. It's like, oh, my team's here. You're dead.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just crazy. The Ash Arrow comes flying in because they can't go anywhere from the, what's it called? When you get stuck. J4's ult.
J4's, oh, Cataclysm.
When they get stuck in the Cataclysm, the Ash Arrow, obviously a perfect CC there. Ooh, there's an Ash pick, though.
Yeah, big trouble here is already dead is the Ash there. Snap trying to back away, but
Double
that's still
kill
going to
for
be the double
Graves.
kill for Kitsuo.
Kitsuo just done such a fantastic job this game.
Ooh, beautiful stun. Can he get the resets? Anthony is in here looking for more. Kitsuo trying to run. He's burning down. That is the shutdown for Anthony. And now Sunny trying to get away. He's going to be stopped. He's looking for the kill on the sandwich, but it doesn't matter. Triple kill for the Aurelia.
Okay, Aurelia is so flippin' scary. Such a psycho champion, just running around like a lunatic all the time. You just go for the Baron? What do you do here? Like, how do you win this game? You just go take Baron right now? No rules? There's no way they can kill it even, probably, huh? Yeah, you probably can't kill it. Because Senna's bot. I'm just trying to think how they, I mean, not that they're out of the game, right? Because they obviously have this, they have the 6K differential between them. They've obviously been doing okay in some fights, but a 5v5 right now would seem so one-sided on the Lee Singa Swag side. Like, they're just so strong with J4 and Graves from, like, a fresh initiation. If you have that Asher and you have that Lulu ulti, what are you going to do? Senna clearing out the jungle here. I mean, it's a Baron fight. That's pretty much where we're at.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes until the next Ocean Drake, but Baron is live. 21.5 minutes in. $250 on the line, our grand final in the West bracket here. This is all that is left for Monday night. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Kick off our first day of our Warzone tournaments. If you guys want to sign up, matcherino.com/ESA. If you've still got time to get in there, bring your squad with you. Anthony, meanwhile, trying to duel with Kitsuo. Gonna get away, uses his ultimate, and escapes from trouble. Oh, he's looking for more. He is gonna land the stun. Kitsuo's in trouble. He eats the Justice Punch. The Winds of War. He's still trying to escape, but the Cocoon will secure his fate. The kill to Snap.
Another big shutdown for Senna. They're actually top lane at the same time. I think they're looking for the inhib.
Yeah, this is rough. They do get that kill, but they lose a tower in return.
They're backing off here.
But Lee Singa Swag will leave, yeah.
I mean, it's probably the right move. They don't want to just get wiped as a fight and throw the game away. As they're obviously in a position to still be able to take this on both sides. And Lee Singa realizes that. They don't want to throw it away with a dumb fight, as they still have that big lead when it comes to general map presence through the turrets, as well as, of course, their wards and general gold lead. But S11 is ours. Is like, nope, not right now. Like, this is our time. Like, this is probably as strong as we're going to be. We need to take this fight. This is as close as we're going to be to their fight level. Or their skill level. I mean, no, strength level. I almost got there. We need to take a fight here and push for this Baron before this Drake spawns, I would only imagine. Or maybe try to force a trade. I'm not sure. What's the play here, JC?
It's hard. Season 11 is ours.
They're in a sticky spot.
They are, and here's the thing: is like Snap scales and the knee scales a little bit, but their top side does not. Meanwhile, the side of Lee Singa Swag are feeling pretty good as this game goes later. It's going to be a tough task.
They're forcing the Baron right now.
They are. They're trying to see if they can bait Season 11 is ours into a fight. The arrow will miss, and that means Lee Singa Swag will immediately back away.
They are not. Nope, they're going for the dragon. Yep. Heading over for the Drake here. Irelia obviously getting almost caught out.
Yeah, caught in that Cataclysm. Going to get collapsed on. Tries to dash out, activates the ultimate, and goes gold. But the support is not here, and that is a shutdown for the Graves. Now they're trying to chase down Savage. Going gold is Prancy, trying to buy some time, but down goes the Renekton. Sunny's got another kill. He may die here, but it's a double kill for the Zyra. Snap is caught. It is the ace, and Lee sing a swag. 24 minutes in our setup to take the Nexus, take $250, and take the sweep in our first week of Late Night League Online.
Incredible gameplay from both teams here. S11 is ours, putting up an incredible early game fight and mid game fights, as this game was non-stop action. Could have swung either way, but as we saw, this Graves, in my opinion, easily the MVP. He was everywhere. He started up top, getting that J4 absolutely rolling. After that got started, that Renekton had no chance, and he didn't even leave him alone. He just kept bullying him into the ground. That Renekton might as well have been non-existent in that game. He absolutely shut him completely down, and after that, he just proceeded to kind of hang out through the rest of the lanes. Lulu, great job in mid lane, just hanging out, doing her thing, not causing any issues, popping up when needed. And of course, that bottom lane was back and forth pretty much the whole game. But there's just, I mean, that Graves was just making plays all over the place. He was so aggressive. He was taking, solo Dragon here. He was solo Rift Herald there, whatever he needed. He was so all over those objectives throughout the map, which is like what you need for a jungler. I just thought his presence was incredible. And of course, Lee Singa, swag lunatics. These guys took 2 tournaments back-to-back, $250 each, $500 they're walking away with. That is quite the profit for one tournament. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who played. If you guys played this week and had a great time, sign up for next week's now. We'd love to get as many teams in there as possible. We're looking for 16 teams so we can double the prize pool, guys. If you like these type of tournaments, make sure you guys support us. You can close out. You can sign up in all these tournaments, not just League of Legends. We have League of Legends, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Super Smash Brothers, Team Fight Tactics. If you guys are big League of Legends fans like myself and love a little TFT, Rocket League, and so much more, guys. Matcherino.com/esportsarena, esportsarena.com, twitter.com/esportsarena, whatever you want, whatever your ideal choice is. Check us out, follow us. Let's do some more tournaments. Hang out on our Twitch with us. We appreciate all you guys for playing. I had so much fun today watching all these league games. You guys are so good at this game. I'm going to go home and play J4 top. I'm out of words. Your turn.
All right. Thank you for stepping in, jumping on a grenade, joining me on the cast, because it would have been a little bit more difficult if I had to solo cast today. So big shout out to
See you guys on Monday.
taking one for the team. That's going to do it for us tonight, folks. As Luke said, thank you so much for joining us. To the players, the viewers, everybody. It was an absolute blast to be here for you all today. Hope you guys are staying safe. Wash your hands. Take care of yourselves. For myself, Luke, the entire broadcast team, and everybody at Esports Arena, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again next time.
What's going on, guys? Luke Shimoni Hebrew here, and this week, Esports Arena is going online. Yep, that's right, online. That means Monday through Sunday, we're gonna be hosting tournaments every single day for all different types of gaming communities. We wanna hear from you about which games you want us to run tournaments for, but in the meantime, I think we got some stuff you might like. And did I mention thousands of dollars in prizing? Actually, I don't think that I did. Anyway, I got some of my friends here to shed some light on the situation, so we're gonna hear from them first.
Hey y'all, Yeso here. We're gonna kick off the week with Summoner's Rift action on Monday nights. $500 in prize pool. Better see y'all there.
Hey guys, if you don't know already, we're doing online tournaments. Kicking off Tuesday, Warzone, you gotta be there. Kill Race tournament, squads, don't miss out, all right guys? It's gonna be a $10 entry fee, as well as a $1,000 prize pool, guys. So let's not miss out on that one because, boy, you don't wanna get sent to the gulag.
On Wednesdays, we have Fortnite 2v2 box fights. Grab your favorite duo for a $1,000 prize pool.
going on? I'm Haloran, one of your community managers. Get ready. Thursday nights, we're gonna have Smash Ultimate. We'll do 2 of them, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. You wanna be there for your chance at a $500 prize pool, and maybe I'll cash you.
Oh! Nice back air! There it is. That's game number 3.
You got this?
Yeah, I got this. On Fridays, we're gonna be doing Team Fight Tactics tournaments. Again, there's gonna be 2 tournaments, one at 7 p.m. PST and one at 7 p.m. EST. Each player is gonna have a $10 entry fee, but they're competing for a $300 prize pool. So get those galaxies ready and let's see what we can do. Oh, did I mention we're gonna be streaming as well? Walmart.com/esportsarena. I'll take over.
You got it, Luke. Hey guys, Yeso back once again. Saturdays, we've got Rocket League 3v3 tournaments coming to you, 2 of them on the day, and a $500 prize pool. You're not gonna wanna miss it. I'll see you there.
Hey guys, let's not forget about the last tournament of the week, Sunday, Fortnite Custom Duo Tournament. Make sure to grab your partner because there's gonna be a $1,000 prize pool. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Okay guys, see you guys there.
So there you have it. No matter what you're into, we're gonna have thousands of dollars in prizes on the line all night, every night of the week, Monday through Sunday. But what are you into? Let us know. But until then, we'll see you there when Esports Arena takes your home from competitive gaming online.